lies. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 336. Is it 36? I don't know. Seven. I'm in last week. 37 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that you can find, not just here on YouTube. You can also find us on Spotify, which, by the way, find us on Spotify. You should totally leave us a rating. Helps us find more listeners like yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. That said,
yes.
We have a little bit of a show for you. We're gonna be talking about some stuff, some things. Shout out to the people that we're checking out. I saw somebody said they came here from the Dr. Voodoo video, which was, God damn, that was last year. Jesus Christ. I didn't know that video was still, I didn't know that video was still out here like that. That video was a labor of love because it took a long time to make. So I appreciate you coming through. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mike Mahan. Blerd and Company. We are. It is Blerd and occasional guest. That is still nasty to me. See, this is why AI is bad. That is 100% why AI is bad, because AI does not recognize the other people who have been on the show. Blerd at all. But no, we got a little some for you. And I wanted to I actually wanted to let y'all know that I know some people probably didn't notice this, but just on the off chance that anyone did, you probably noticed I didn't put out anything this week thus far, largely because I was taking a break. I was taking a mental health break because honestly, I was kind of sick and tired of making videos for a week. So I gave myself a vacation. So don't worry. We are still making videos. I was also focused while taking that break from not making videos. I was planning other videos. So there is that. That said, let's jump into the thing. And I actually have it here. Did it like refresh? No, it did not refresh. Cool. Love to see it. So Carter and I were taking a look at some things, and we saw some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to talk to you guys about some of the, you guys always hear us, sometimes you guys get to hear a lot of offline conversations online, regarding the books that we purchase. And you know, I often do notice sometimes I see people in the chat that will sometimes be like, oh man, I didn't know that was coming out. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that was something that was going to be going on. You guys, nobody told me. So guess what? We're going to tell you. We're going to take today to tell you about those things. Case in point, one of the things, this I don't think it comes up until later, but I did find it funny because I was like, oh, I didn't know that this was something that was going to be. I knew it was. I don't think I ever even really thought about the fact that it was going to be released to the public. But
What was that?
you know, remember Carter? I told you I was real tight. How I missed out on some of those gargoyles hardcovers.
Yes,
hardcover
yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, I think Dynamite is actually going to be releasing them to the public if they haven't done so already. But they're not going to be releasing the ones that I wanted. But I did get in on this.
I was going to tell you. Now, I want this to be known. He couldn't get them gargoyles hardcovers like he wanted. I made a phone call as soon as I saw the Thundercats hardcovers, and I got. No, I think I'm gonna be good right now. Just I think I'll be good right now. But that Captain America lives, that might get got. That might get got. Just give me a minute. So I did say something. I did speak up.
No. Well, no, this was more of a like, because that whole, I'm not worried about that, because that gargoyles thing, that was a Kickstarter, or it was a Kickstarter. So you miss that, you miss it. You miss that, it's gone. That's why you can't, like, those leather bound omnibus collections that they put out. They're not putting those out. Like the ones that are coming out, that are being released to the public, they're gonna look more like, kind of like this. I'm assuming they're gonna look more like, like how this looks. But this is not the current Thundercats run. This is the original Marvel Comics Thundercats run from back in the day.
It's a hardcover. It looks like, is that a hardcover?
Yeah, this is a hardcover. Yeah, it's a hardcover. Like
that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And it's like I said, it's got the like it's got the OG. It's got like the OG like Thundercats comics in it.
You're doing it wrong. You got to do it third grade teacher style. You have, when you do it, you got to move it like this so the whole class sitting Indian style can look at it. Can look at the page. See, you just got that. You got them 2 or 3 motherfuckers sitting in front of you that can see the page, not the person that want to sit in the corner. See, you're not a good sub. You are not a good substitute teacher, sir. You're supposed to show that page to everybody. That's why they have them goddamn stools they be sitting on. You're supposed to turn so everybody see it.
Lord, you sound like my child. Every time Sirs has a substitute teacher damn near, I'll be like,
yeah,
sub wasn't good. They just weren't. And will give me reasons. Will give me actual reasons. I can't think of any like off the top of my head. And it's like legitimate shit is the crazy part. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. At least you said it to me and not the sub, and just crush this woman's spirits as a whole.
Well,
that's your only response to that would be, thank you for telling me, baby.
Yeah,
thank you for telling me, sweetie. That's all you can say.
Like, it's not very sub of you. It's not.
You know what it is? Cersei, your child is that your child is a very dangerous thing. Because your child that's who y'all need to be calling the Blerd Without Filter right there. That's who y'all need to be talking about is Ernie's kid. That's who you need to be talking about. Because every time you have told me that child has said something about something, it is very it's dry and blunt, but like a dull knife somebody trying to stab you with. It's not that grace that you will sometimes or I will sometimes give something. It's just thrown at you.
So, true story.
I
actually kind of slick curbed it a little bit.
Oh wow!
Because they used to be worse.
Oh wow!
Because I remember one time. What was it? We went out to go get like, God, what was it? We went to go get. I think we went to go to like Whataburger or Sonic or something.
Yeah.
And under normal circumstances, I usually ask to not have onions on my hamburgers because I don't like it's not because I hate onions. I like onions. I just don't like the big ass, chunky ass, fucking
I don't like
whole
those. I don't like
chunks of
those either.
onions. Like when the chunks of onions on the burger be like this, we got a problem.
Yeah, I feel you know.
But one day we got burgers. I forget which place. I think it was actually Sonic that did it.
Sonic notorious for doing that shit.
Yeah, which is funny because dude, no, you want to hear some nasty shit? Is on top of all this. I remember one time like every time since then, actually, I've been very adamant, like, hey, no onions. And they always try to be like, we don't put onions on burgers by default. You have to ask for them. And I'm like, not when I order them, apparently. Y'all be like loading them hoes up. Y'all don't even cut the onion up. Y'all just take the onion, the whole head of onion, and just put it on the burger and just walk off and be like, we have created art. But no, I got the burger came with onions, so obviously, I like, and the way they did them, some of the onions were indistinguishable from the lettuce that was on the burger because like the way they chopped up the lettuce. So long story short, I ate the burger with onions on it for the most part.
Okay.
And this is when Cersei was like, God, I think Cersei was like 6.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think they were like 6 years old.
It makes sense at 6 because they don't know no better. Nobody child know better. They just gonna say that.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, but it wasn't what they said. It was how they said it that was wild. So it was time for them to go to bed at night, and we literally just had dinner not too terribly long before that, and I had that burger with onions, and it was time Cersei to go to bed. It's time for kisses at night. I know where this is going. Oh yeah, and Cersei leaned in to give me some kisses. For those that don't know, we do a customary to kiss on the both cheeks and then big kiss.
You finna get flamed.
I did. I got flamed. I ain't gonna lie. My heart was a little broken. I'm not like that little motherfucker had cut me to the quick. But no, basically they just kind of like after they gave me the big kiss, they were like, your breath smells disgusting. And then I just like it was fucked up because like they didn't even mean anything by it. But they were just like, but it was that how they felt like they had been put out. Like they were just like,
they didn't mean nothing by it because they still gave you the kiss. Okay. Here's my question. Every parent in here is they just put their hand on their chest just in solidarity with you. But here's my one question. When you got that big kiss, did she just say it or did she hit you? And I guarantee you every parent, every aunt, every uncle done felt this part if y'all breath wasn't up to par. Did Cersei get you one of these when she went for the big one?
Yeah,
did she get that little lamb?
Yeah. It was pretty fucked up.
That real quick.
Yeah, because like, and I'm not bullshit. It was literally like and then just like, and the tone, the cadence.
Yeah,
I'm not exaggerating. That was their whole. They were like, your breath smells disgusting. And I felt like like my immediate reaction was not a happy one because I was like, God damn, motherfucker. I was like, all right. I was like, go on then somewhere then shit. And I was like, man. And I was like, oh damn, yeah, man.
We gonna need somebody else to do the customary Thundercats whole. You don't need to say no.
I don't get to do nothing after that.
Time. No anxious for you, big dog. I'm sorry.
Look, that double Sonic burger did a motherfucker dirty as hell. But
we gonna need. Where's Panthro? Where's Apex? Oh, Apex ain't created yet. It's a whole different universe. My bad. We need somebody to get the whole. He can't do it. He just can't.
Nah, it's not dude. And what's kind of wild? Like what's kind of wild about it is that like since then I think that was the moment that like kind of like toned it down, but like. Because since then, Cersei's way better about it. But they have. I think what makes it different now is that they're obviously they're older now. They're going on 11 years old now.
Okay.
And they have a vocabulary that's higher than just about any other child in their class. It also kind of helps that some of the kids in their class are kind of simple in some respects.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like some of these kids don't know words that they probably should know. Like they don't know how to use like okay, let me put it like this.
You doing what the child does. This is the nicest I have ever heard. My baby is smarter than all you niggas. This is the most sincere.
Hey, my baby made principles list. My baby made principles list.
It's just the way you were describing it at first. I thought of old boy from Bitterroot.
Well, okay, so that's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is because Cersei like Cersei reads a lot, so they have like this they have a bigger vocabulary. A lot of like 99.999% of the time, whenever Sirs is doing something for school and it's like some kind of like a group thing or something where the kids got to interact with each other or whatever, 99.9999999% of the time, and mind you, Sirs is in like an optional program.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them kids ain't as bright as maybe their parents probably want to think they are. Like, I'll be the first one to say that, you know, sometimes Sirs makes me question. Sometimes Sirs makes me question. Because we always jokingly say that Sirs is like the smartest dumb kid that we know. Mostly just because Sirs is so intelligent, but will sometimes do the dumbest shit. Like it's like the difference between intelligence and wisdom. But no, what I mean by that is the other day, Sirs called a kid a germaphobe.
Okay.
Because the kid didn't want to be touched. Or was acting like the
cooties.
Girls in the class got cooties or some shit. And so Sirs was like, "Are you a germaphobe?" And I think because it's kind of public knowledge now by this point that, you know, by her like last year it was kind of a slow burn reveal, but this year I think it's a little bit more obvious to the other kids in their class that Sirs is non-binary. Like, I think the kid might have overthought what Sirs said to them. Because Sirs said the kid got really offended.
Oh no.
And Sirs was like, you know what a germaphobe is, right? And then, bless the baby's heart, the kid didn't know. Like, legitimately just did not. The kid didn't know what a germ was. Kid didn't know what a phobe was, didn't know how the words even work together. So Sirs broke this shit down with crayons, and was like, "Well, you know what? Like germs, you know, it's like, you know, stuff that it's like when you cough and like you cough on something that got germs, like stuff like that. And then like and you know, like phobe is like, you know, phobia, like you're scared of something, and you just take those two words and put them together." No, that's how they described it.
You know what? This is what'll make this whole discussion even funnier. We gonna skip some decades. We're gonna go to Carter. Okay, this is like a couple of months before I moved to LA. So I'm still in Memphis, and I was working in a hospital, and there was this one woman. She was this is your typical nicely shaped hood chick, because this is still Memphis.
Pleasantly plump.
Not yet. Because she was still in shape. She was still doing the Tybo shit because they were selling it at Family Dollar at that point.
Okay, but got you.
I remember she caught me reading comics one day, and then there was one day I was working in the hospital. I had my headphones on. I'm singing or whatever, and I go up to her and I start singing to her. And next thing that comes out of my mouth, and she looks at me and like kind of smirks a little bit. I'm like, "What? You've never been serenaded before?" True shit. Sarah, what? Nigga, what did you just call me? I said,
my name ain't no Sarah.
What the fuck did you just call me? Didn't I just see your ass over there reading them little kid books and shit? I'm reading Siege, mind you. I'm reading Siege. I'm just in the cafeteria eating Siege. I'm like mid-century ripping Ares in half.
You gotta be at least 8th grade reading level to read Siege.
What did you just fucking call me? Serenading, singing to you. Nigga. And then just roll the eyes and walk the fuck off. So it ain't just the babies, it's the adults.
It's some
the big
adults.
Kids. It's the big kids.
And this is why that's why actually I always am so proud of Sirs, because whenever they take their little reading assessment tests and like educational assessment test, whatever, you know, because I think right now Sirs is in 4th grade, and I think they took one just recently this past week, or this week I think actually it was, and they're like, I read like a 7th or 8th grade level or something like that. And I was like, you know what? I was like, you read better than pretty much most of the country at this point.
I'm gonna ask you this, and then I want you to go back to. I want you to talk about that Thundercats more. Do they still do T-Tap, or are we just old? Do they even still do
No,
that?
they do. They do.
They still do it? Okay.
Yeah, they still do it. And it basically it's Cersei's favorite and least favorite time of the year. because like while they don't enjoy taking the test during but during that time, there's no homework.
Yeah.
So that means Cersei gets to come home and immediately jump on Roblox.
Jesus.
But no,
Thunder.
The Thunder.
Yes. So how long did it take you to get that Thundercats from when you backed it?
Oh man, it took about a year.
Jesus.
But I will say what I did appreciate is Declan Shalvey did the cover. And this is the original cover, like the everything you see on this cover.
Oh,
this is the layout. This is the same layout from the original Marvel Comics edition. And I think, let me see. Do they have I think the original cover is actually I think it is actually in here. Let me go back. Yeah, here it is. Let me
see.
Do this without ripping.
Get the one real quick.
Oh yeah, you know what? Here,
do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it here. So Shazam, there you go. This is the. Here, I'm gonna do the substitute teacher thing. There you go. Y'all see that? I'm sorry, y'all. But no, this is
that he did the substitute teacher shit. Y'all see that? So you ain't got to turn but one time.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all get one. Everybody get one. But no, this is the original cover. But you see, dope. But Declan went back and recreated it in his own style.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
And let me see, what was the other thing? Obviously this isn't in the book. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, because why would it be? Dude, and do you know who wrote these? I don't know if you remember this. No. I want to see if you can guess. What?
Oh God, don't do that.
What famous comics writers wrote these goddamn comics?
It will probably be the same dude that wrote the X-Men comics, because I don't know if you knew this, but the dude that wrote them X-Men comics, he made Charles Xavier and Magneto. He based them on Martin Luther King and Magneto, so it was probably Stan Lee. I want to say probably a little bit of Stan Lee and a little bit of Chris Claremont. Why are you so quiet? Jesus.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. No. It was David Michelini wrote the first 6.
Okay.
For those unfamiliar, basically, like, David Michelini basically was one of the dudes that, like, you saw David's name on a lot of books back in the day. Let me see, trying to remember. I know at some point David did like a lot of Iron Man, did a lot of Spider-Man. David's one of the goats. David is one of the goats. Matter of fact, pretty much amazing. I would go as far as say David Michelini is probably the reason why a lot of people were reading Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, back in the Gap, and is technically the reason why y'all have Venom, because David was one of the people who was writing Spider-Man at the time that Venom became a thing. So like Venom, Carnage, Taskmaster, characters like that, like he's the reason why Scott Lang, everybody's favorite Ant-Man, and he's also responsible for War Machine, because he was on Iron Man back around that time.
Oh wow, okay.
So you had, this is what I say, man. You got to put hitters on. Jerry Conway also wrote issues 7 through 12 and issue 24. Jerry Conway, for those who don't know, that is the co-creator of the Punisher.
Now I knew he wrote some. I knew he wrote some Thundercats, but I didn't know what he wrote. So okay.
And then there was also Tom DeFalco was on here, Steve Perry. There was a lot of people that were on this book. So I mean, and like I said, this is, god damn, this is like a smooth. Yeah, it's like a smooth 24. This is a smooth 24 issues.
That's dope.
Straight up and down. And
so here's
like
my
I said,
question then.
yeah, it's
are there going to be more of those, or is that all of it right there?
That's the run. That's the run.
Oh, okay.
That is, yeah, that's the run.
Dope.
That is the run. There's a definitive end on that. Now, when we get that modern era Thundercats hardcover, I'm gonna need them to come call me, and the reason why is because we're fast approaching issue 25 of Thundercats, which I'm like, okay, yeah, there you go, it works. Also, you know what? Let me talk about this now because I've been meaning to talk about this, and I don't want anyone to actually here. Let me make sure that this is still actually still active. Because it actually started a little while ago, and okay, no, never mind. It was successfully funded, so you can't do it anymore now. I apologize. There was a Thundercats role-playing game that was on Kickstarter just recently.
Oh. Shit, is Gillen making that one? This motherfucker just making all the board games now.
well, no, this one I don't know. I don't remember exactly who is doing. I think it's
You know, at one point you keep buying all these damn board games based on comics and shit like that. At some point, you gonna have to get a group of y'all and just like Critical Role live stream playing it, or Warhammer 40K playing it with a group of people. You're gonna have to do that at some point.
That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot.
Hey, I mean, it's a lot of work to be buying all these goddamn board games and putting them on your shelf in the background, not doing nothing with them. So you're gonna have to play it and show some people.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you why I'm always hesitant to do that, and it's because I used to do that, like that, like so, and then once we do this, I promise we'll get into the show.
Shit, this is the show.
I mean, this is. I mean, yeah, you know what? Y'all know what the fuck I mean. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. But no. So before the Blerd Without Fear, I ran another channel called Pixels and Papers. And it was a board game, tabletop role play, gaming channel. And the whole purpose of the channel was to talk about board games, talk about D&D, talk about the rules, talk about like, you know, different types of ways to play the game. We even did some actual plays, which is what Critical Role does, where like you film yourself or record yourself playing the game and add like sound effects and other, you know, random and sundry shit. To make it like a whole production or whatever. We used to do stuff like that, and we even at one point, because there was a game that I made, it was like a custom game I created back when I was really deep into the idea of wanting to make my own board game. I made a superhero role-playing RPG that we did a field test for on the show, and we talked to like other people from the industry and things of that magnitude in the gaming space. But the thing was, when it came to the YouTube side of things, and I don't think this would be
to the surprise of no one,
to the surprise of anyone who was involved.
Yeah.
I was the one who was doing the YouTube stuff. I've
already found it.
Okay, there you go. So basically, anytime you saw me talking about a board game on there, it was me.
Yeah. Okay.
And entirely me. I think there was
for all you people that were gonna click off to try to look up Pixels and Papers, y'all ain't got to do that. Just stay here, like the video or like this live stream, number one, and then y'all can it's right there for y'all. Just right click, open a new tab, and keep y'all asses right here. It's very simple. It's in the chat for y'all.
Dude, you know what's kind of funny? Someone actually, man, that is nasty work. Basically, no, I was looking here and I saw someone had, because when we made the channel, we were the only ones.
But you saw the one that I clicked at first, that new one. I'm like, Okay.
Yeah, I was like, interesting, but no. Ours was here. Why am I acting like I'm not? I can't show y'all what the fuck it is I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm bullshitting y'all like this. I promise to be better. But yeah, here it is right here. You can see it in all its its glory. This was our channel. This is somebody else. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. But like, yeah, you can see right here. We did we did like a whole like, yeah, this was I did a whole boss monster like review, so on and so. And basically what I would do is I would set the game up. I have a board gaming table. Like an inset table where you can roll the dice on the table, they don't go flying off the fucking table. So yeah. Basically
it's actually funny that Boss Monster, only board game I've ever played. That's really the only one.
That's insane.
That shit was fun as fuck. That shit was fun as fuck though.
Oh no,
that game was fun as hell.
There's a bigger game called Overboss that's in the same like line of games. It's like Boss Monster, but on a bigger scale. Instead of think like so like Boss Monster, you're going in the dungeon. Overboss, think of it as like you're playing a tabletop version of like The Legend of Zelda. Where like you're on the overworld, like in the old Zelda games. It's made to be like that. But no, Pixels and Papers. Here I'm gonna do this. Like you can kind of see right here. Like this was a long time ago. This is your boy here. This was your boy here. Out here. Doing the thing, and like you can kind of see where I started gradually moving over to doing comic book stuff. You can kind of see. Yeah. Like it kind of started here with Black Lightning and kind of eventually. There's here. I was talking about the Dark Souls board game.
I see you were talking about the Bloodborne one too.
Yep. That, like I said, we had a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff, and like I said, the channel did not do well. It did not do well at all because it was. Like literally, this was actually probably one of my favorite videos, but it was one of the most frustrating ones to make, and it was the others, 7 Sins, and yeah, we had like the and then here where I was trying to play Dark Souls 3, and it was like we just did that thing where like I can kind of see, I can kind of see the channel. Kind of initially started like as a couple of different things and turned into like other shit. But like, that was basically what I originally did before. Like that was literally the last thing I did before gravitating over to comics entirely. But when I would do those, I would, and here, I'll pull this up just cause I'm not playing the audio from any of this, but like, yeah, you see, like I would have like, I would have like the fucking
look at that. You got the angles, and bro, you gonna have to now.
Nah, fuck that. And like I said, you kind of see here where like I would have like I would literally have like the whole game set up and like be showing you how like all this shit like actually like fucking works, and whatnot, telling you how the rule breaks shit down, and yeah, it was anyway. It was what it was.
It was what it was. Yep.
It was what it was. But yeah, I don't even know how we even got.
Let's bring it back to comics. Let's bring it back to comics. Conversation we were having this week. Because of a new purchase of mine, but it was something that I already had. So something I noticed. Because again, we're gonna be talking about some new trades and stuff like that that's going to be coming out for you all. The Blerd Cave calendar. But one thing that I got this week, you know what? We ain't gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like this. You all know what this.
Do it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. You all know what this is. DC compact comic, right? This is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We were talking about them a week ago. Because they're such great bargains. Here's the Batwoman elegy. So, All-Star Superman, American Vampire. So, what I was talking to Ernie about was the fact that something I noticed recently with these DC compact comics. So let's go with All-Star Superman. What's in All-Star Superman's compact comic? It tells you right on the back. Completes the 12 It collects the complete 12-issue run of All-Star Superman. Let's look at what's in this American Vampire book one. This says it collects American Vampires number 1 through 11. Okay. Okay, so you know what you're spending your $9.99 on. Okay, cool. Batwoman Elegy. Let's see what's on Batwoman Elegy real quick. It says, wait, how many issues is in here? Wait a minute. I do know that this is a visually stunning landmark tale created by best-selling writer Greg Rucka and acclaimed artist J.H. Williams III, which reveals the shocking origin that set the foundation for one of the DC universe's most prominent LGBTQIA plus characters. That's cool, but what's in here? It don't say it nowhere. That's strange.
Don't tell you.
Let me look at this Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow real quick. What's up in here? Okay. From award-winning author Tom King and Eisner-nominated artist Bill Quisevely comes a character-defining cosmic masterpiece for the ages. Collects... Oh, here we go. Okay. It collects the complete saga. But what's the complete... How many... So something I noticed, if you could tell, when they first started doing these compact comics, they let you know what was in the compact comics, right? They let you know everything that was up in here. But the further along they got, they stopped telling you what was in these. So when I'm talking to Ernie about it and the light bulb went off on my head, it's okay. Here's the thing. They're trying to avoid that false advertisement claim. No, because this is Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. This is Batwoman Elegy. But don't worry about how many issues in here. It's $10. That's all you got to worry about. That's all you got to worry about. It don't matter.
No, they said
exactly, big dog.
Don't you worry about the fucking
worry about all that. Bro, it's $10. It's $10. I mean, it's the complete saga. It's the complete saga. But I mean, it's $10, bro. Why are you so like? Why you need to know what's all in here? Now, I will say, this is what Ernie started laughing at me about. The example. Now, the compact comics do their job. What do you mean by that, Carter? Because I bought this, and then I went in my comic shop this week, getting a bunch of the shit that came out. And what did I buy off the shelf as soon as I saw it?
Carter, can I ask you a crazy question?
Yes.
Does the back of that book tell you what all is in it?
Yes, it does, actually. So this is just your standard Batwoman Elegy trade, and it collects the first 7 pulse-pounding, visually stunning issues of the landmark collaboration between Greg Rucka and J.H. Williams III. This collects issues 854 to 860. That's all you could put up on here. But here's the thing. This is actually a better bang for your buck than this. Why? Because this has 854 to 863. Because after Batwoman Elegy, there is a little 3-issue story still from Greg Rucka called Cutter, which is a serial killer and a kidnapper that's on the loose, but it's from the perspective of both Batwoman and Batman trying to find this person. And you think it's the same person, and it couldn't be anything further from that. Here's my thing. It would have been cool to know that was in here just reading the back of this motherfucker, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying. But I do want to give you, Carter, I do want to give you a slight correction.
Please.
I want to give you a slight correction because that was not the thing.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing. Sorry, anyway. I don't know why I'm like this. Here, I'll just...
She's Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
But yeah, I did
anyway,
think that was I did think that was pretty funny that like they're not that these compact comics aren't telling you what's in them anymore. Oh, Static season 1. How many what's all in here? Don't worry, it's Static season 1.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's Static season 1.
Man, you have to make me
worry
check a
about it.
lot of these
I thought it was
goddamn
pretty
books I got up on my shelf right now to be like, which one of y'all raggedy motherfuckers on here ain't? Because like here's what I'll tell you. Okay, so this is a little bit different because these books don't really have numbers. They're released as graphic novels. Like case in point, like so right now I'm currently going through the Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips Criminal Deluxe Volume 3. And what they tell you is, okay, they say, hey, this third deluxe hardback collects. I'm sorry. I'm a child. I'm sorry. I'm a child.
Yeah.
Anyway, this hardback collects. Anyway, it collects Savage Sword of Criminal, Deadly Hands of Criminal, The Night Callers, Orphans, and 2 novellas, My Heroes Have Always Been Junkies, and Bad Weekend.
Yes.
Which I am on the My Heroes Have Always Been Junkies portion.
Yep.
Of the book. And I'll tell you right now, I was telling Carter just the other day, man, if you thought Teague Lawless wasn't shit, if you thought he was not shit, for this, you really gonna think he ain't shit now. Oh,
so I actually got something for you. I actually have something for you when it comes to that. Ed Brubaker and them are also guilty of what DC did. Real quick, Mike Manhattan, he said, didn't Hayden Blackman and J.H. Williams write Batwoman after Rucka? Yes, they did, but they both quit the book because DC would not allow them to marry Kate Kane and Renee Montoya. They could be a thing. Yes. We can allude to it, but I think that was during Dan Didio's whole reign. But
which is funny because it wouldn't be like they were setting a precedent. It wouldn't be like they were setting a precedent. Marvel had already beat them to the punch in that regard.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck they were worried about.
Yeah. Hayden Blackman left. J.H. Williams left. J.H. Williams didn't come back, I believe, until Sandman Overture. And Hayden Blackman, he left, went to Marvel, did Elektra, and then he did the Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. Now, since I want us to stay on Criminal real quick.
Yeah.
Since Ernie got them deluxes, I can't find them deluxes. They hard and out of print. But so I got Cruel Summer. They just re-released this. It came out originally in a hardcover, and it didn't even tell you that it had anything to do with Criminal. It just said Cruel Summer. Here's the thing about it. Okay. Nowhere on this book does it tell you what's in this book because it's a graphic novel, like Ernie was bringing up. Until you start doing a little bit of research, big dog. What's actually in here is issues number 1 and then issues number 4 through 12 of the Criminal series from 2019 from Image. But it don't tell you that up in here nowhere. Bad Weekend. So Bad Weekend is in that third deluxe hardcover that Ernie has. Bad Weekend is in that one. And the reason that Cruel Summer skips, because I told you it had issues number 1, and then I think it was 5 through 12 or 4 through 12. The reason it doesn't have 2 and 3 is because Bad Weekend got re-released, and those issues, specifically number 2 and 3, are in Bad Weekend. So when Ernie buys, when Ernie buys Cruel Summer, technically Ernie is double dipping because issues 1, 2, and 3 are already in one of his goddamn hardcovers. So he just want to reread them again. But
yeah, more
with all that out of the way. With all that out of the way.
Man, that is crazy.
I wanted us to get back to the Blerd Cave calendar. I
Yes,
wanted this to
yes.
be a thing several times, but then we get stuck on other stuff that we would much rather discuss. But I want this to be a thing that we start doing just to make you all aware. Now, not every, we even tell you every goddamn book because y'all don't read every goddamn book. And plus, a lot of y'all are either Marvel and DC, and y'all don't want to put y'all fingers in other pies. It's fine. That's why y'all watch us, to be told what to get. So I had
pie finger guy. There you go. I stick my finger in all the pies. There you go. I do it for everybody.
Danger.
I'm laughing because for whatever reason, I just thought of the old boy from Scary Movie 2 with the little hand put his finger in the cream pie. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 books that are going to be coming out the end of this month. Some of which are going to be coming out next week. That
yes,
I think you all should give a look.
Yes,
Go outside a little bit. It's something, because some of these I think you all might be interested in reading. Some of these are books that we have discussed before, and it's more so just an FYI, just in case you didn't know that these were coming out. Now we can tell you they coming out. They coming out.
They on the way.
Yeah.
You can go get them. They on the way. And I guess so look, let's excuse me while I apologize.
Yeah.
I think personally that of the bunch, I think we're doing up until, because what's the next one?
We're just doing it until we're doing
till what
nothing's coming out after the 21st. And then we're going into February. So we just doing the ones I found. It's the 20th and the 21st of this month.
Yeah.
So you all can prepare your paychecks to get a book, a trade or two.
That's how you want to do it. That's how you want to go.
And yes, Connecticut. I think that's how you say it. Connecticut. Ernie has Killer Be Killed. I read Killer Be Killed, and Ernie yells at me anytime I bring this part, and he don't really yell at me. I don't think he actually knows this. I don't think he knows this about me, because breaking news. Ernie loves Killer Be Killed.
Yes.
That was one of the first ones he told me about when it came to Ed Brubaker stuff. Me, after finishing it, I felt about Killer Be Killed.
That motherfucker did not enjoy that shit.
It was all right. And I was more so like, I got to the end of Killer Be Killed, and I was just like, okay, so, well, shit, was the demon real or not? And I'm just like, okay, and I just went on by my business.
He's like, I'm good. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah, but okay, we're starting on the 20th, Big Earn.
Yes. So I actually have Bubble-am right here. I got the calendar up. This is everything that is going to be dropping on the 21st.
So January 20th, the first one we got is the first one in that first row, or the second one in that first row, Ernie.
Oh yeah,
since we was just talking about Compact Comics, Batman Gotham by Gaslight is going to be coming out January 20th. Brian Augustin and Mike Mignola drawing Batman. I know a lot of you are. I guarantee you have walked by Gotham by Gaslight, Green or Green Lantern Dark. All that is in that universe right there. Ernie, you wanna tell them what it collects, Big Dog? It collects Gotham by Gaslight. I'll finish it for you.
It's like, this collects Gotham by Gaslight #1 and Batman Master of the Future #1 for a total of 120 pages.
And that is the best solicit I have seen for that, because the other solicits just say it collects Gotham by Gaslight.
It's like, bro, y'all, why
I
y'all
really
trying
want
to
to
make
the
it
back
sound
of that
bigger?
one, dog.
Why is y'all trying to make this shit sound bigger than what it is, man? Y'all nasty, man. I don't like y'all. Y'all are fucking disgusting. Y'all fucking disgusting.
So,
but that's so fucking stupid to me.
I think just some of you all just need your Batman fix, and here's a good Batman fix for $10, drawn by that guy who did Hellboy that some of y'all ain't never read. Y'all just be looking for Ron Perlman. I would recommend y'all read some Hellboy if you want to actually, read. Another book that's coming out on the 20th that we have talked about several times. The book that made a brother sign exclusivity. The last one on that first row, Ernie. Philip Kennedy Johnson. Incredible Hulk Volume 6. Monster Road. This, I'm pretty certain, just looking at that cover.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be the trade where that nasty shit Ernie sent me of the Hulk getting just spread open is going to happen.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, because it says let's keep the kayfabe. Let's keep the kayfabe. Carter, this book collects a whopping Incredible Hulk number 26 through 30. These are the last 5 issues of Philip Kennedy Johnson's run on Incredible Hulk. This is literally the ending of the Bruce Banner and Hulk saga before we go into
the
Infernal Hulk. Yeah.
Okay.
So right here, and once again, this is something that, this is something that I'm quite fond of. Is that this book? While I am not a big fan of small trades, I like trades to be have a little more meat on their bones. This is a complete story. This is basically everything from the last Hulk's last interactions, I think, with old girl.
Okay.
Charlie.
Yeah.
And then his descent into what is effectively the realm beyond the Green Door, and fighting against the eldest, and trying to save his friends and allies and frenemies from the eldest, and who's basically trying to bring back the mother of horrors. So yeah, it's good stuff. It's real good stuff. Highly recommend.
So, that's we 2 for 2 right now. We got Gotham. You get to pay $10 to see Batman versus Jack the Ripper, and then you get to pay $20 for just unbridled Incredible Hulk nastiness drawn by Nick Klein.
Yes.
So if we can go to the 21st. I wanted to bring up a book.
Actually,
for January 20.
There's one other I want to bring up. There's a couple actually I want to bring up that I think maybe should be on people's radar.
I see that one. I just saw what your mouse was on. I did not know that was coming. Let's go.
Talking about this, right? Yeah. So right here we've got Green Lantern by Robert Venditti, and I'm gonna tell you how angry I was when I saw this, because this is Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover.
Yeah.
I didn't know they collected the first one. But for those that don't know, and I want to show you, let's go into what this collects. Let me
hear it.
This is going to collect Green Lantern, and for those who don't know, this was Green Lantern at the time. Like, we're talking about the beginning of DC Rebirth.
Got you.
The beginning of DC. So Robert Venditti was doing both Green Lantern and one of my other favorite books, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah, that's the one I know you waiting on.
Yes. But I liked his Green Lantern, just his Hal, because basically Green Lantern was just Hal Jordan. It was just Hal Jordan. Now, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, and I think that actually, the more I think about it, it's kind of a nasty work title, because really that book had more to do with John than it did Hal in a lot of cases. Like, John, Guy, and Kyle were doing a whole lot more than Hal in that book. That's another story altogether. But this book collects issues 35 through 52 of Robert Venditti's Green Lantern, plus Green Lantern Annuals number 3 through 4, Green Lantern Futures End number 1, Green Lantern New Gods, Godhead number 1, that's a mouthful, Green Lantern Corps number 35 through 40, which, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm wondering, is this collecting the New 52 Green Lantern Corps, or did they just skip on? Okay,
I think
that's what I'm thinking.
Be, And the only reason I
Yeah.
say that is because Green Lantern by Venditti Volume 1 had 2 issues of Red Lanterns in it, and that's New 52.
Right. Because it has, because this one has it as well. And plus they're doing Futures End. That's another kind of dead ass giveaway. But like, yeah. So you got Green Lantern Corps, Futures End, Green Lantern New Guardians number 35, 37, and then Red Lanterns number 35 through 37, and then Sinestro number 6 through 8. I'm actually a little pissy with this though because. Yeah, I didn't know that here, and this is what I love about League of Comic Geeks. I can drop back and go to the previous release, which, by the way, I'm totally about to pick up because I fucking love Robert Venditti's Green. This is actually one of the few instances where I've actually liked someone's Hal Jordan. It's one of the few instances.
You said a thing, so I'm going to ask.
Go ahead, shoot.
Am I making a trip today to go see if my shop got it?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not. But it is definitely something I had to kind of think about.
He gonna look now.
It was something I kind of had to think about. But no, but yeah, this is gonna be coming out. And I say yes, if you are a Green Lantern fan, whether it's Hal Jordan or any of them, I think this is a really solid Green Lantern series. This was actually around the time that Hal Jordan had created his own Green Lantern ring. Because one of those things was supposed to be like this feat that had never been done. But Hal basically forged a Green Lantern ring from his own willpower. Which is why you see he's got like the gauntlet and everything and the glove, all that shit. He was kind of on the run, some other bullshit. And then later on, other characters would do something kind of vaguely similar. Like later on, John would become like pretty much a living Green Lantern ring.
Okay, I want to ask you this, but just we can keep it brief.
Yeah.
Which one became damn near their own power battery? Was it Hal or was it John? Or was it Kyle? Well, no, because Kyle was a White Lantern at this point.
Kyle
was doing the New Guardian shit during this. I remember.
Basically, John was like his own Green Lantern ring, his own power source.
That's what it was. Okay.
But I mean, to be fair, Hal, so John had kind of done it, and Hal had kind of done it, but they did it in very different ways. If that makes sense.
People are telling me, that was John. Okay, thank you.
It's John. Okay. John basically was the one who was like a living Green Lantern ring. Like he didn't need a ring. He
John
was
is busted now. Like
no, John was tournament banned. Like it was one of those where like Hal made his own ring, but John basically became one. Like and to my understanding, it's still that way to this day. Like he doesn't need a ring.
Yes, it is. Because what is it? He made his. And that's honestly, you're making me want to go reread that today. That might be on the to-do list for me to reread War Journal. Philip Kennedy Johnson, by the way, before he signed exclusivity with Marvel. But okay. Yeah, this is going. This is like early Rebirth, end of New 52. But okay.
Yeah, and I saw someone else bring this one up, and I actually kind of slick forgot about it. But this is another one I kind of wanted to point at. So you've got this right here, The Invisibles. This is Grant Morrison. This is a book that I saw someone point out as God, I can't. Yeah, the original, aka the original Matrix. It was Mike Manhattan. The original Matrix. But yeah, this is a wild book. And honestly, if you haven't checked this out, it's being re-released this coming week, and it's probably about as good a time as any to read the book. If you've not read it before, it's about as good a time as any. But yeah,
how many issues was that compendium?
Oh man, I don't. So you know what this one is doing? It's doing the thing that the other one did. Instead of saying how many issues are in it, it just says in one massive compendium. That's all it says. That is That is basically all it says. But I don't remember exactly how many issues the Invisibles ran for. But here, let's just do this. Let's see the Invisibles comic. Let's see how many issues did that run. Let's we can do that. Okay, so it ran from 94 to 2000. So that's one.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was like 20. Okay, so here's what it did. They had 25 issues in volume 1, 22 in volume 2, and 12 in volume 3.
God damn it. I don't want it anymore.
Oh, why's that?
Because that compendium is going to be fucking huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad. And here, just in case anyone's wondering, like what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at it right here. I'm on the wiki for the Invisibles.
Bro,
you
come on, man. That thing is going to be massive. This goes back to our conversation from yesterday, dog. Come on, dog. Who's gonna read? Come on, bro.
So here, I'm gonna skip down here to the bottom because I want to see if they have. Yeah, here it is right here. Volumes, yeah, all the way to 25, then up to 22, and then to 12, which is crazy. That's kind of wild. I'm not gonna hold you.
I pray for that trade because that's 59 issues that glue is gonna have to hold in that compendium.
Gonna be sitting like that motherfucker be like you know what it's gonna be like when you open the book up. Well, you remember that shit? What was it? Oh God. In what was it, Spider-Man Homecoming?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Spider-Man Homecoming when Spider-Man was like was trying to hold the boat together?
Oh Lord.
He's trying to hold the boat together. Wait. He like, that's how the glue gonna be. That's how the glue gonna be on the goddamn book. Like, look, you gonna have like, and just like in Homecoming, Tony Stark gonna have to cross universes. See, this is how fucked up the book gonna be. The Invisibles, that's fuck DC comic. I think it's like DC Vertigo. But like them motherfuckers gonna have to like bring Spider-Man in from the Marvel universe, come hold the binding together. And Tony gonna have to come fly in, or Tony gonna have to send in the drones to help push the binding back together when the binding start to break up. It'd be crazy. Insane. Absolutely insane. But yes, this is a fantastic book. And basically, I don't want to say a whole heap of a lot about it because I don't really want to give too much away. I feel like it
was more than enough to entice people, aka the Invisibles, aka the original Matrix. So it's the Matrix by Grant Morrison. I can already tell that book is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's and we got to remember, this is Grant Morrison at not quite the height of his of their powers.
Yeah, this is before Batman, though.
This is
well before Batman. If it was 90s, right?
Yeah, this is well before Batman, and I'm gonna blow your mind here, Carter. Well before, actually, I think the Invisibles was one of the last things they wrote before New X-Men. I would actually go as far as say the Invisibles is what got Grant Morrison New X-Men, because the book came to a close in was it 2000, and then the New X-Men kind of came in shortly thereafter. So yes, this is during them doing LSD and claiming to have been abducted by aliens.
No Lord.
Yeah, Grant used to be okay. Look, there is a reason. Was this before Animal Man?
I'm actually looking to see.
I'm about to say Animal Man was. I want to say Animal Man might have been after, because I'm trying to remember when that came out. Grant Morrison, Animal Man. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was like. Because what? Because
Grant Morrison, Animal Man was 88.
Oh shit!
That was his.
No, so
that was his DC debut.
Yeah, that was their DC debut. Yeah, no, that's crazy. So that's wild. Okay, but the long and short of it is, you're gonna want to check this out. It's if you like anything that they have done up to this point, do it. Just do it. Yeah.
So Bobby Coltrane is saying he did what I almost did because he put the Invincibles. That's what I almost did.
The Invincibles. Oh Lord.
He said the Invisibles was after he did Doom Patrol, so he was in his powers.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Remember they. Yep. Important to remember that. Grant Morrison is in fact non-binary.
Okay. Did you see anything else?
I mean, only in passing. I did see this. There is I'm not the hugest fan of this particular point in X-Men, but I did see Bishop's Crossing in the Epic Collection area. Like I said, I think for those that love it, I say go right ahead. But
so here's my thing. I want to stop you there because I want to ask you a question because I can't see it on my screen all the way. Tell me what this collects, and I'm going to tell you why this was probably a bad thing to buy.
So this is Uncanny X-Men number 281 through 288, Uncanny X-Men annual number 16, X-Men number 4 through 9, and adjectiveless, mind you, adjectiveless, and then the X-Men annual number 1, and Ghost Rider number 26 through 27. Lord.
Why Ghost Rider in there?
I have no idea. So basically, for those who don't know, this if it wasn't obvious, this is the moment that Bishop debuted in X-Men comics. This is roughly around the time you started seeing Bishop enter the picture. Now, the reason why I said your mileage is going to vary is because I didn't like Bishop back then.
Okay.
At all. Bishop got on my last goddamn nerves. I was like, man, get this motherfucker up out of here. Just because he was such an annoying character to me. He was just always angry. But some people really fucking like that era of Bishop. So if you're one of those people, then I would say go that direction. It's actually a cool story, Bishop's Crossing. But yes.
Now, here's what I was getting at. Why I think if you want to read those, just look at what those issues are and go the global comics route. Reason I say that, to just try to get the GCR, or is it GCX? Blerd Without Fear. Yes. GCX Blerd Without Fear. Go the global comics route, because the way Marvel has been doing these epic collections is fucking gross, because that is 18 issues of Lucas Bishopness. 18 issues. Marvel is more than likely going to price it, because that's what they've been doing with a lot of these epic collections for 18.
It's $54.
They're probably going to make that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's $54.99.
That's $60 for 18
512 pages, $54.99. That is, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, I would only recommend it if you're just a super fan of Bishop, and more specifically, a super fan of Bishop at that point in his publication history, because we're talking like, buddy, we're talking about like the 90s.
The 90s was 90s.
Yeah, the 90s was 90. And because to me, at that time, Bishop was like a black man stereo. He was like an angry black man stereotype. And I wasn't a huge fan. I was not a huge fan of his depiction back then. And like I said, you can this is you know what, here. What was the previous one? What was the previous? So oh Lord, they did Executioner song before this. Lord help us all. Jesus, no one should be reading Executioner song in this day and age. But that's another story altogether. Anyway, that's all I saw. I don't see anything else. Oh no, yes, the lies I have told you. The lies and conjecture I've just told y'all. I knew there was something else. The Unchosen. Y'all know how much of a fan I am of Dave Marquez. You guys see down here. Look at my mans. Look at my mans down here. Dave just out here doing the damn thing. And look, writer, artist, Boom, 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 boom. We love to see it. We love to see it. This is now. I will say this trade's kind of a little nasty. It's a little nasty work. It's a little nasty work. I'm gonna go ahead and say it up front. It's only 4 issues. This trade is only 4 issues, $16.99. That's kind of a lot for 4 issues, but these are 4 quality issues. So that's why I would recommend this title. Now, here's the problem that I'm going to have with this, and the reason why I'm not going to say very much about this book. And it's because, honestly, just about anything you say about this book is kind of slick a spoiler.
Damn near.
You can't really go too deep into it. Unchosen. This is Dave Marquez kind of leaning in his writer bag just a bit, and basically giving you a story that is like, I don't 100% agree with the Last of Us comparison that this solicit states, saying it's a post-apocalyptic battle for survival a la The Last of Us. It kind of is. It kind of isn't though. It kind of. I don't want to, because I feel like when you say The Last of Us, that can mean some very specific things to people. So what I will say is, I kind of look at it as more of a. I look at it as more of a Harry Potter by way of. Harry Potter by way of kind of like a almost
I think I could help.
What you got?
Let's say Harry Potter, but you don't know if you can trust Gryffindor or Slytherin.
There you go. That's actually a very perfect way to put it. There you go. Yeah. Because once again, I feel like if you say The Last of Us, that brings in a very specific dynamic that I think can be misleading to some people. But yes, it is about a young girl who, for all intents and purposes, is incredibly powerful. She does not know why she is incredibly powerful, and she has done something incredibly insane with that power that she doesn't understand, and has basically reshaped the world in a manner of speaking, and is now having to figure out who she can trust. Who can she trust to keep her, safe, but also to not abuse her power? That's the best way to put it. But yes, this will be coming out on New Comic Book Day next week, and I highly recommend it. And this is kind of David kind of diving into. He's actually a little bit like, David has a very like interesting art style. Like, his art style is very Western, but also at the same time very manga in some respects, depending on what character he's drawing at the time. It's an interesting blend of things, but you actually see that blend a lot more in this versus just about anything he does for the big two. This is his creator-owned property, so I highly I highly advise go support it.
So
I'll be picking this up when it comes up as well.
Second Chronicle did that. You said any good image recommendations to get in trade? You look at that one right there.
Boom, right there. This is Image Comics, like a mother. Like, in case no one could see it, boom, that is a whole Image logo right there. But yes, what else we got here? What else we got here?
Another one that's going to be coming out on New Comic Book Day that you just talked about in your Blackest Comics video.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bitchcraft is that name.
That name is wild. It's a
wild
name.
It reminds me of another Image book. It reminds me of Bitch Planet.
That too. Yeah, that too.
But that one was, we ain't putting no Y in it. We gonna spell it like a spell. Bitch Planet, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. We're not gonna try to put a little mysticism seasoning on it.
Pockets,
like Aaron Reese did. We don't put no mysticism in it like Aaron Reese did. No. We just doing it. But yes, Ernie, I will give you the floor on this one. I don't even think I have to give you the floor because you did a whole goddamn video.
I did a video about it. Yeah.
This book. Yeah.
So basically, the long and short of it is, I'm gonna just say it the way I did in the video. Do you like The Craft? Ever watch The Craft? Do you like it?
I've never actually seen anybody make the macaroni, but I've eaten it.
This motherfucker. Okay, so Bitchcraft. This is a Mad Cave. This is a Mad Cave book.
Okay.
And basically, the long and short of it is, you are following the story of 3 particular witches. Now, these witches, they are kind of in the same way that you would think of, like, the main characters of I think, did I say The Crafter or I meant Charmed is what I actually meant to say. I meant to say Charmed. But yeah, if you ever watch like Charmed and you see like the 3, well, technically there's 4 of them, but you get what I mean when I say 3. You see the 3 sisters, 3 white ladies, or 3 brown ladies if you watch the CW reboot. These are people who are gifted with incredible power and mastery of witchcraft. And instead of it being 3 little white women, which like say I'm just gonna pull like y'all know I'm talking, like, this is what I meant when I said Charmed. You
I can hear the theme song just looking at that picture.
I am the sun. I am the I used to see I think the shit used to come on like either before or after Dawson's Creek. One of the 2. But anyway, no. My main point here is that the main point here is that yes, you are gonna have 3 characters here. I'm gonna pull this image up because I still have this one handy. But yes, you have Adriel, who's like basically Adriel's like the Shannon Doherty of the group, more or less.
Okay.
Like when I say that, I mean like Adriel is the leader. Basically is kind of the one who is like, I guess like the primary character, more or less. But then you also have Michelle, who's like the green witch of the group, and then you have Im, who is the demonologist of the group. And I didn't say earlier, but Adriel seems to just kind of be more of like a prophecy and divination type of witch. But what I love about this book is that it takes witchcraft, or in this case, bitchcraft. It takes that and kind of turns it a little bit. It adds that black seasoning to it, but it also adds something else because it adds intersectionality. Because all 3 characters that are witches here, they are all in some way, shape, form, or fashion part of the LGBTQIA plus community. Whether it's Adriel, I think is kind of just your garden variety gay man. Michelle is kind of implied to be trans on some level or another, at least, or at the very least, like genderqueer. And you have Im, who is non-binary. And to my understanding, that at least that's how I took it. But yeah, they just get into shenanigans. They end up wielding power that basically kind of, I don't want to say backfires, but it basically they jack something up. They jack something. They end up using some power they probably shouldn't have used. They get the attention of some people they probably don't want to get. And you just kind of go from there. But I like the story. Sadly, the creator and writer of it, Aaron Reese, passed away before the book could actually be on shelves but yeah, Aaron was and if I forget exactly what the the circumstances were at the time. But yeah, it was a very untimely death. And basically the story that you got is as far as what was released is everything that to my understanding that was written for that first arc. So but I do highly recommend go check it out. It's a fantastic story. It tackles a lot of really like interesting stuff that I personally think you will not I don't think you'll see really in comics. Yeah, and even among Black comics. Comics created by Black people. So I do highly recommend go check that out. Do we have anything else, Carter? We got any?
Yeah, we got one more. We got one.
I was just saying real quick what I want to do because I don't want these to get away from us. I do want to address. We got some super chats that I want to hit. We got some that came up a while ago that I meant to jump into them right then, but then like I got sidetracked. But yeah, let's jump into the super chats before we get into our next one. We got Highlight 915. God damn, with 36 months of the Blerd Club Gold Mine says, just want to wish the cave a happy and safe MLK weekend and shout out Nightcrawler for rizzing a baddie and running a fade in the same night. Yes. I actually thought it was hilarious because I saw the issue in question, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Carter. This is why I'm so glad that we are back to normal X-Men shenanigans. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to get pages. You wouldn't be able to get panels like this one. I want
in the words of oh my god, in the words of Overton from Living Single. Oh my.
Yeah, for real. For real. Man, it's like, I want you to bamf me. Good
no, she didn't say she wanted the brimstone blue stroke. Lord Jesus, that is the uncanny Spider-Man right there, boy.
Look, she like, you still got that costume? Word. She's like, you still got that costume? Look, you saw what he did to Silver Sable. You saw he had Silver Sable out here switching allegiances. Yeah, look.
Well, you know that woman is buying that Way of X omnibus when it come out.
Oh yeah, look. She said that man is the. She said she is trying to get swashbuckled.
Danger.
Goodness. That is insane. That boy said, once you go blue, your dreams come true. That is
man said the swash was indeed buckling.
This fool said he is out here bamfing backs. Oh my god.
God damn it, give it.
Why is our audience like this? Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? Bamfing backs? Oh my god.
God, what is wrong with us? Anyway, we have also got one here. We've got one from John Polo Media. It says, please tell me that he just referred to Xavier Magneto, MLK, and Malcolm. No, Blerd, send him your... I think this is someone who doesn't know. Blerd, send him your videos, please. And for Black History Month, you must send him the shame meme.
Let me tell you something, John Polo. I can tell you something right now. I can cut Ernie off and stop him right now. I don't need to see anyone's video on that subject matter, okay? Because there's only one... Let me tell you something, because I don't know who you are. There's only one canon when it comes to comic book mediums that is important. There's only one canon that matters, and it's the head canon.
This motherfucker, I can't stand your black ass. No, Carter knew he was being funny. He was being funny. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What are we doing? No, I tell you what, and I keep finding more. I found one more.
Cool.
And this is technically one we've talked before. I'm not going to spend any time on it, but it's just a friendly reminder because of everything that is going on. And also, thank you for that. 1999. You thought I forgot super chat? No, I didn't. God damn it. Anyway,
Oh no, I was writing Bamfing Backs because that is totally going to be the
That
Spotify
is
title for this week.
Banff
Yes, it
and
will.
Backs, Lord. Banff back trade papers. Man, that's crazy.
Whoa, you're going too far now, sir. Whoa.
sorry. And then we also got a Nightcrawler got the Nightcrawler got that Krups juice. Lord, stop. No. Stop it.
That.
All of y'all, stop it. God damn it. Stop it. But no, we have The Beauty, book 1. This is a the title is re-released because they've had this out before, but this is a collected edition. 272 pages that collects the first 11 issues.
That's how they're doing it.
Yeah. This is pretty neat.
When is that coming out?
The book?
Yes.
The 20th.
Wait.
So
Wait. That's book 1?
Yeah, this is book 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I would totally go and grab it right now because I have book 1. I've had book 1 for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
It's a re-release.
This has been out before, but they only let comic book sellers get first dibs first.
Yes.
So this is for everybody, and I'm pretty sure this is because the show is nearing,
it comes out this month,
and I would absolutely, positively, irrevocably, unrefutably, indubitably tell y'all to buy this trade and don't touch that goddamn show.
Yeah, don't touch the show. Yeah, don't watch that bullshit.
If you read the book, because the book is going to be a lot more serious. It's going to be a lot more enjoyable, and you all won't have to deal with a bunch of people constantly screaming from the top of their lungs, "This just the substance." I would rather watch the substance. The substance. Where's Demi Moore on this? Substance. If you don't want to deal with none of that, and that trailer look kind of cringe to you, and you confused why did this look like a comedy? Go read the book. The book is absolutely none of those things. Read the book. Those are some really solid, enjoyable, good 11 issues. I thought this was book 2 at first. That's why I kind of got giddy until he said book 1.
Nah, it's just book 1. Yeah, they just.
Yes, I would recommend that book to anybody. Just don't touch that show, Lord Jesus. And yes, this is releasing from Ignition Press. Yes, it is.
Yes, Ignition Press like a motherfucker. Which I'm glad to see more of Ignition Press. Some of you might remember I was talking about them kind of recently when talking about Roots of Madness.
Oh
also,
Lord.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of Uncle Ruckus talking about that book? Or just talking about both of Stephanie's books?
Wait, what?
Gary Anthony Williams as Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, no.
Did you see that video?
No, I did not.
Oh, she posted it on Threads. That was pretty funny.
Well, I know what I'll be looking at later.
Ernie talked about that book. So I just started interneting, and I saw that Stephanie was actually at a con that Uncle Ruckus, Gary Anthony Williams, was at, and showed her and showed him those books, and we got to see how Uncle Ruckus felt about stuff and things when it came.
Oh Lord. Real quick, Carter, I think I have a new nominee for the title of the episode. Telepiping?
Oh God.
Danger.
I don't know what you think about that. I mean, that
Bouncing backs is still cuter. Telepiping is insane. Could you bam stroke, bam stroke, bam stroke? That is sickening.
Somebody somewhere has made this. I feel like somebody somewhere.
Fire and brim strokes. Let's move on.
Through hell, fire and brim strokes. It's Kurt.
It's Kurt is fucked up. It's Kurt.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay. I'm not dealing with y'all today. I'm not dealing with y'all today. But let's end it on a let's end it on a black note.
I'm sorry.
Let's end it on a black note.
I took it too far.
January 27th for everyone that is interested, and I feel like you're gonna be interested, but then you're gonna be mad again because they didn't do something with it like they were supposed to. January 27th.
Yep.
DC Power. Rise of the Power Company is going to be coming out. That's February.
Let's see. Oh wait, no. This is January.
Why is it showing that Abomination? That's weird.
What do you mean?
It was showing the Abomination that's coming out February 7th, that arc of Absolute Batman.
Oh, this
right there.
Here?
That was weird.
It says it's got a January 27th date.
Absolute Batman Volume 3 TP. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. But yes, DC Power.
Yeah, anyway, Look, man,
that was weird.
I just work here, okay? I just work here.
I hear you.
But no, actually, shit. Now I'm looking for it. Where did they put that motherfucker? Dude, did they do the nigga shit and put it all the way at the bottom? Please tell me they did. I bet they put this shit at the bottom. Lord, and now I'm getting. Oh, it ain't even on here. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. I want to see something. Or did they put it on? Or is this on this side? Because I saw it. I know what you're talking about. I saw it. I was looking dead ass at it. Lord. Yeah, I think they might have
I just sent you the IST link for it.
Here, let me see what you got here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll just use this. Bam. There you go.
So DC Power, Rise of the Power Company is coming out January 27th. It's going to be a hardcover. It's going to. So here's the thing with this one. It's going to collect DC Power, Rise of the Power Company. So all those short stories that, the NY's owned Batman and the Signal playing spades and all that jazz. But it's going to have Rise of the Power Company. It's going to have Rise of the Power Company Recharge #1 and the Power Company Josiah Power. That's 3 issues. I know, but that Rise of the Power Company has multiple short stories in it. So that's how they're going to charge you damn near $30 for it. But yes, this is coming out at the end of the month. It's going to be coming out on January 27th. But here's the thing with that, just in case, just FYI, so you all know, everyone who bought the Brandon Thomas Black Lightning, you already have DC Power, Rise of the Power Company in this here. So when you buy that, you kind of double dipping, but you have everything that's not Black Lightning.
Does it have Recharge?
Black Lightning? No.
That's funny because Black Lightning, that's the one that he's actually okay.
Exactly. But this is coming out. So this is one of them ones I would tell you all to kind of get quick because it might sell out quick. So that's everything. Yeah. That's what we kind of want you all to keep an eye on. Put it on your calendars. Maybe walk into your comic shop. Maybe go on In-Stock Trades, get that shit for the low, so you don't break your head when you see how much some of these books are. So yeah, that is the Blerd Cave calendar for January. That's what we got.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't think there was much. Well, there was one other thing I would say.
What'd you see?
Because I don't want to be misleading. I don't want to be misleading. There was also a couple of other things I did want to bring up that we do have. One of those being the Wizard of Oz. This is a graphic novel retelling of the Wizard of Oz, and it is done by a friend of the channel, Sue Lee. I actually had Sue Lee on to talk about.
Didn't you interview?
Yeah. I brought her on specifically to talk about this book. This is an official adaptation. This is actually sanctioned adaptation. This isn't like someone just making some shit up. No, this is Sue is basically retelling the story, and to my understanding, I think she did both writing and the art for this. So, and for those who are familiar, if you're not familiar, look no further than Sue's amazing Disney villains Maleficent.
Yeah.
That is she did a really good job on that one. This is going to be coming out 128 pages, $17.99, so about maybe close to $20 with tax, give or take. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be like especially if you are a fan of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. You want to get a little bit more Oz up in you, and you maybe want to get in a very different way than what you usually do. I do highly recommend go check this out. If
you need more than that,
yes,
I just linked the interview that he did with Sue Lee talking about it in the chat right now. So you open up a tab, have that before you wait until later, watch that, see how you feel about it, and then boom, there you go. You got a new book to read.
Oh, I did also want to bring this up. Also coming out, Captain America, first trade of the Chip Zdarsky run with Valerio Schiti.
Hey.
This is for those who are. Oh wow, this is like. Oh wait, never mind. Correction. This is a different version. I didn't catch that one. This is a German version of it. So you know what? Well, I can. Well, I can read German. Well, I can read German. No. So here, I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Let's get rid of Tell you what, here, let's go over to this one. Let's go back to we got absolute actually, so is that one.
No, that's February.
No. This is still January.
That's weird.
Yeah. But neither here nor there, but that's also because this one also is in German. But I'm gonna go back.
How did they get first dibs before us? Ain't that a bitch?
I don't know. But here, I'll also say, last but not least, is gonna be Phoenix. This is the last of the Stephanie Phillips Phoenix series, which is kind of where they. I'm not gonna lie, they did some nasty work shit on this one because they kind of go back into the what was it? What was her name? Was it Sarah Gray? Of it all, the return of Jean Grey's long fucking dead sister, who died off panel. Yeah, this was the whole thing. Like, this is when they were doing. Do you remember the Phalanx Covenant? Do you remember that?
Don't let me lie to you. No, I do not.
Okay,
I'm laughing because everybody collectively just said, "What sister?" They ain't never had this girl in nothing.
So I'm gonna help everybody out. I'm gonna help everybody out because this is what I do here. This is I'm a helper.
We help people, in the words of Franklin Saint. I help people.
Right? I'm just saying, man, dude, I'm out here. So Sarah Gray, for those who do not remember here, I'm gonna pull this up because let me see. I want to see if I can actually find the exact trying to see if I can actually find the exact image. But yes, she did have a sister, and it is this young lady right here. She didn't appear in a lot of comics. She was never really in a lot of comics. This is actually from Bizarre Adventures back in the early 1980s. She was a character that basically, matter of fact, dude, you actually want to know where she actually first appeared? It was in this. It was an Uncanny number 136 back in the day is when she first appeared. And let me see.
Why you put her in there where Jean done caught it?
So the whole thing was, this was when they were going through like the whole here it is right here. Boom, right here. That is her right there in the background right here. That's her right there. That was when Jean had come back and whatever. This is when the whole Dark Phoenix shit was going on. Sarah Gray is not really a character I expect a lot of people to know about or give a shit about because she quite literally only like here. This is another appearance. This is I think this is her like back here in the background right here. So like, yeah, she only really came around when Jean died, or if they ever did like a flashback and someone deigned to remember that she fucking existed. Now, the thing is that Sarah Gray died off fucking panel. So here's the thing. So if you go back, remember I asked you earlier if you were familiar with the Phalanx Covenant? I am, because it's near and dear to my heart, because the Phalanx Covenant was right around the time that Sync first appeared. He actually first appeared during the Phalanx Covenant. So
okay, that's cool.
While they were fighting the Phalanx, there was a point where you get this scene right here where the Phalanx, which, man, I want to say at this particular point, shit, was this, I always get their names mixed up. But basically, the long and short of it is, the Phalanx starts kind of going through all the people that it has taken. And, or no, wait, it's not this page. I think it's the one before. Here it is. Yep, this is the one. This is the one right here. So basically, you see right here, this woman coming out of the Phalanx's stomach. Says, Jean, don't find Jean, help my sister. Look, that's her sister right there. That's Jean's sister. That was the moment we realized she died off panel. Thank you, Cameron Hodge. I always, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get Cameron Hodge and Donald Pierce like mixed up. I don't know why. It's because they're just silly characters. Anyway, that said, Jean discovered early on in the events of this last trade, her sister may or may not be alive, and I will leave it at that. They even kind of go into a little bit of a backstory to explain how she died, because that was something that was never clear. Like, they tell you she died, and they kind of tell you why and how she died. Like, I think they said it was like purifiers. She got caught slipping by the purifiers, because that was kind of the other thing about Jean's sister, is that she was very open and outspoken advocate for mutants. She wasn't like even though okay, I just want to say this to you. Let me just bring this in just for a second. I always thought this was kind of funny. It's like, man, you had Jean's sister right here, a whole ally for mutants. How often do we get to see that with X-Men characters, where they have family who actually put on the cape for them? And I don't mean like, or they're accepting. I mean, they actually like use, like, they either use their platform or they actually do something to actually help mutants, even like despite the fact that they are not mutants themselves. You don't get to see that as often as I think we probably should. But the fact that that was a thing, and Marvel just like, yeah, man, don't worry about that bitch. Pocket sand. You don't worry about her. She ain't shit. And you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something even funnier, Carter? Don't look that up without putting a descriptor. Sorry. Sorry. I apologize. Do you know how many comics she has appeared in, Carter? Do you know how many comics she's actually been in since her debut in 1980? You know how many comics she's been in?
So I found a way to cheat by doing this. This is how. Don't ever say a number anymore, y'all. Just say you can count on one hand.
2, actually. She's been in 9 comics. Okay, so that's the funny thing. Like I just said, she originally she was not a mutant. Or at least if she was, she had some level of ability, but it was something that like no one really knew what the fuck was going on with her. Like it
White
was
privilege.
So funny story. She actually, if I remember correctly, she had children. Those children did, I think, turn out to I think if I remember correctly, her children did turn out to be mutants.
Okay. Oh, I know she was tight.
Well, it didn't matter because both her kids are dead. So
Jesus.
Yeah, both her kids are dead. But yeah, one of them was named Shatterbox, Or actually, maybe they were both named Shatterbox. Shit, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, basically their powers I think worked together or something like that. But it was some weird shit. Anyway, point of the matter is, they brought Sarah Gray back. That's what that whole trade is about, and it's the end of the Stephanie Phillips run on Phoenix, because I don't believe Phoenix is coming back in the Shadows of Tomorrow era. It largely because I don't think Tom Brevoort knows what to do with Jean Grey based on some recent comments that he has made.
Tom Brevoort don't know what to do with mutants, but still,
that's another story altogether.
But still, I edit.
Yes, Sarah Gray was deceased until this book. Once again, I'm trying to speak around it. I'm not trying to like give any definitive answers, but yes, Sarah Gray, yes, she was very much fucking dead. She was very much fucking dead for a good long while. But they sought to bring Sarah Gray back in the final issues of Phoenix before Age of Revelation.
Can you pull that up again? How many issues are in there?
It is so 11 through 15.
That's all.
So it's 5 issues.
That's all it got. Now, is it returning?
Phoenix?
Yeah. Like a new creative team is taking over or anything like that? Or
no,
this
not
is
to my
just
knowledge. Yeah.
So
so basically what they did is it got 3 trades and they said, all right, we out. Well, because also I think Stephanie's moved. She's doing something else now. I remember correctly. Is she not writing? I think I remember something about her writing. Is she writing Daredevil?
There you go. Stephanie Phillips.
Stephanie Phillips. Yeah. So
damn, you are violating. You done dipped.
What?
From Jean Grey to go write a damn ginger. Violation. You had one of the most OP white women in comics, and you went to deal with a Catholic ginger.
You just traded gingers at that point. Yeah, you left one ginger to go to another. So
no, she's not a ginger. That's just the power of the Phoenix, dog.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that what it is? The power of the Phoenix and the ability to faint.
That's just Marvel Cinematic Vidal Sassoon. That's all that is.
Oh, then you're right. You're 100% correct. I'm trying to see like Lord, it is the most prolific Japanese editor in the history of Marvel Comics. CB Cebulski, y'all. Sorry.
That's a name I have not heard in a minute.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even think
CB.
I didn't think he was still in Marvel.
Yeah, no, he's editor in chief.
Oh wow,
that man has been.
I know he was over. He was over Spider-Man for a good while. I would always see him in the little fan mail section. I would always see CB Cebulski. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Matt. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, Akira Yoshida. Yeah, Akira Yoshida. That was above it. Yeah, that was. I was like, man, you are absolutely positively disgusting for doing that. That is insane, ridiculous. I refuse to acknowledge it. I look that is a look. You know what? I'm not gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is so nasty to me.
Mm-hmm.
Carter, I want you to think about this.
Okay.
You posed as a Japanese man to show up as a regular ass white man as if no one was going to notice. Carter, have you ever laid eyes on CB Cebulski? Have you ever like actually laid eyes on this man?
Mm-mm.
So I want to show you a picture of CB Cebulski because I think this will actually help make things make even more sense. So you put Akira Yoshida.
Mm-hmm.
You put Akira Yoshida on your job application.
Mm-hmm.
And show up looking like showing up. You just show up looking like Brendan Fraser in The Whale. Like, what's going on? What
Do you know He looks just like you might not remember because I don't think you ever had any interaction with him. He looked like my old GameStop manager. He looked like PZ. He looked like PZ.
Yeah, see,
You put a kid. Hey,
he
you
was
know
out here
what?
side locking. He was out here.
Jesus Christ.
This motherfucker
You know
was out here
what?
side locking.
You know what? I'm not mad at him. I could see a little bit of Yoshida in that image, just like when I saw Zoe Saldana. I could see a little Dina Simone in it. I could
Right?
see it.
You can see through all that charcoal they put on her face. You can see through it. You can see through it. But you know what?
He should have got whooped for that. Akira Yoshida. Oh yeah, you should have got your ass whooped, boy.
No.
You should get your ass whooped, boy.
But it's for that reason. It is for that reason and probably no other reason.
Wow, that's why I ain't heard about your ass.
Was
under the radar because you know people gonna bring that up about your ass.
Oh
goodness!
So
gracious.
when he was hired as editor in chief,
yeah,
people started talking about it again.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, "Oh, you like Marvel hired the guy who pretended to be Asian to get a job." Okay, all right. But in that regard, I just simply say,
unidentified mutants. Ignore.
That's what I say to that. They get ignored. No, Tom is just editor. Tom Brevoort is just editor. He is editor of the X Office, and I believe he is over Avengers as well. I think he might also be over Fantastic Four. So yeah. Yeah, no, that's where I'm at with that. That's where I'm at with that. You motherfuckers out here basically pretending, faking the funk. Yeah, no, y'all wouldn't even catch me. Wait a minute. Wait. Davey ain't shit. He said, look, notice all the Japanese artists he's hired. Man.
Well, so what's bad about that then? I mean, you expecting Yoshida to not care about his brethren? You're trying to put his brethren on? What we talking about here?
Or rather,
y'all have some problems sometimes. Like, you hire somebody by the name of Akira Yoshida and then expect him not to bring his Japanese brethren on. Like, what? Comic fans don't make sense sometimes.
How about the overall lack of Japanese people he's hired? Actually, I don't know. I actually kind of want to look up the metric on that. I want to look up the metric on that. How many? Oh
Lord.
Because you know what? Because this was me. This was me when I found out that he did this. CB Cebulski has been forever sus to me since then. Because I have a policy.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
See, you can't get me.
You know,
you can't get me after that. You can't get me after that.
I guarantee you his ass will be like, I mean, why y'all mad at me? Joseph King did it. Who is Joseph King, y'all?
Right.
Oh, you might know him by Joe Hill. Ain't nobody mad at him. He did horns.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I don't see y'all mad at Emilio Estevez. He a whole sheen out here, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, man. Yeah, look. Well, no. Well, Estevez,
that is nuts.
You know the fucked up thing about Emilio Estevez, though, right? He wasn't the one that changed his name.
Oh,
it was Martin and Charlie.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yeah, because Estevez is Martin Sheen's actual last name.
Damn. So Coach Bombay, the only one repping for the
Yo. Dude, Coach Bombay, he the only one.
Yo.
Billy the Kid, he the only one that stayed true to the game. He was like, nah, man, I'm me. I'm me. I can only ever be me. I can only ever be me, bruh. Emilio said, I am him.
Has anyone tried that pocket sand thing in real life? Y'all literally just saw Dale Gribble do it.
Yeah,
that's real life. What the fuck?
Right. See, watch.
Pocket sand.
There you go. See, look, that's it. I just did it right there. You got
it. You just saw it.
I just did it. That was it. That was me. That was me. That was live footage of me reaching in my pocket, taking the sand, Bam, right there, right in your face. You see?
Isn't this real life? He just showed you Dale Gribble doing it in real life. Y'all are watching real people.
Dude,
We're not like the Fatal Fury trailer. We're not AI at all in any aspects.
Okay, so I actually went back and watched that trailer. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No. SNK, why y'all make it so hard for me to like y'all? Like, dude, like you. Why you got me out here talking about some? Man, I wish I could quit you, bro. Oh my god! And you know what? Because at first I was like, man, is everybody overreacting? Because there have been some things that have come out recently that people have been claiming were AI, but actually were not AI. Because people are like so hypersensitive to it now that they're seeing it where it's not.
And that's the new word, yeah.
But now, because that was me. That was me. I got caught slipping like that one day because I remember when I first started watching Severance, I was like, oh, dude. I was like, I want to like this show, but man, why they got to use this AI slop for the intro? And then I found out, oh, an actual person made that, but it was made intentionally to look like AI slop because of what... because in universe, because to be representative of what the show is about. I was like, oh, okay. See, y'all got me. I was like, see, that was that situation. That was, we were just talking about. That was another one of those.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
See, they can't get me again. Now Severance can't get me again. I now know I fell into the trap, but I was good after that. I'm good now. I'm better now. But no, what happened was, when I looked at that trailer, I was just like, bruh. I was like, okay. I said, yeah, this is unequivocal. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I have seen some game trailers that kind of have a similar vibe to it, but were actually made by people. But that one had a very specific thing going on with it. Like, I just, and here's the thing, and this is coming from a guy who is a long time KOF, Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolf, whatever the fuck, even the other bullshit SNK games that y'all don't ever talk about, like Art of Fighting and shit. I loved all those fucking games. All those fucking games. But now I'm like, now I gotta let you go.
And then to put in the same trailer, y'all are gonna have a fighting game tournament with the most money ever in a fighting game tournament, but y'all cheaped out and used AI.
Right? Thank you. Right here. Ikari Warriors. Why y'all do this to me? See, now I can't fuck with y'all no more. I can't fuck with y'all no more.
That's funny.
And here's the thing, and you know what? And I appreciate this because this is what I would. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's story time. Story time with Blerd Without Fear. Story time with Blerd Without Fear. Because ever so often, I think I'm gonna talk about this every single time it fucking happens. So just this past week, someone sent me a comic that they made.
Oh no.
And I asked them a question. Now, I didn't ask the question because I didn't know the answer. And I think they thought I didn't know the answer. But I knew the answer. I asked them, who's your artist? I knew who their artist was. I knew who their artist was. And then they gave me some kind of BS excuses. Oh no, I used AI to like touch up art that I'd already done, yada. And I was like, nah, I don't believe that bullshit, because here's the thing. I looked at the art and I was like, all the art looks samey. All the faces look the same. All the I don't think you actually drew any of this. I think this is 100% AI. I think even the writing itself is AI. And what I thought was funny was the response I got. First off, they wrote the same response twice in the email, and it was like all together. So I feel like what they did was, I feel like they wrote up the response or had ChatGPT write up the response, and they accidentally pasted it twice into the email, is what I think actually happened. But that's neither here nor there.
That's so nasty, bro.
They said, "Oh man, I'm a huge fan of your channel. I really appreciate. I didn't know you." Because basically, I opened up, said I have a strict zero AI art. I have a strict zero tolerance AI art policy. And they were like, "Oh, I didn't know that you. I didn't know that you felt that way about AI art." And I was like, "Well, first off, I don't know how you didn't know because I'm pretty vocal about it."
You can't be a fan and not.
Right.
That means you've watched or consumed something from this person. That's why you're a fan.
Yeah. How many people have sent me AI? Quite a bit. You'd be amazed. People send. This is why I have to vet everything that people send me, because quite a few times I get sent things and it's like, oh shit, someone's trying to pass off AI art as them. And the thing is, I can tell, I can spot it, I can see it, I can spot it a mile away. Here's two things. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Here are two things I can always pick out of a crowd. One, I can pick out AI art. And two, I can pick out when you hire an artist out of a poor country. I can always pick those. And I'm gonna tell you why. There's very good reasons for it. In the case of AI, well, it's AI, and it's usually a pretty dead-ass giveaway. The art is never consistent, and faces are all, like, faces can usually be pretty samey, background characters, something that can be pretty samey. And then also, like, there's always, like, those weird artifacts that pop up in the art. In the case of hiring artists from poor countries, and what I mean by that is, like, you're hiring an artist who comes from, like, a country like Brazil, where, like, the American dollar can stretch a whole lot stronger, and you can basically hire an artist for pennies on the dollar. Reason why I say that is because, well, sometimes, and I will say more often than not, their art is usually good. Their art is very generic a lot of the times when you hire a lot of those people. Their art looks, their art doesn't stick out. Like, it looks good, but it won't stick out. If that makes any sense. Like, I'll put it like this. The art, even if you like it, yeah, it's going to look good to you. It's going to look pleasing to the eye, but it's not ever going to be doing anything that every other person that's doing the same thing is not already getting. And that's kind of how I pick up on that. Yeah. So there's that. That's basically where I wanted to get with that. Now, that said, I think that once you kind of get out of all of that, and everything else, what I would like to do, you know what? Honestly, yes, this is actually, yes, this is okay. So here's the thing. The art will always kind of look like someone trying to copy Jim Lee. That's what it's going to look like. And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's cool. Because I'm not going to lie. I copy some of Jim Lee-isms in some aspects. There's certain aspects of Jim Lee's art style that I try to emulate myself. Usually in regards to, like, how I hatch and do shadows and things like that. But, like, yeah, it's like when you look at their art, it looks like someone copying Jim Lee and trying to, man, look, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it like this. Go look. Yeah. Just go look. Just go out there and look. And I want to make something clear. I'm not saying that all artists out of these, like, countries like Brazil and Portugal, things like that. I'm not saying that they're all bad artists, that they're all generic artists. But what I'm saying is the ones that you can hire for dirt cheap, just saying, is what it is. Yeah, it's it just is, yeah. But
Are you? Are you?
You know what? Murray was correct. I am. How do I make my country a rich country? No, in all seriousness, it's just something that I've noticed. Like, it's like when you get an artist that you can like, and that's something that people do. It's something I've seen people do here, and I find it very exploitative. Because basically what they do is they'll get an artist like, they're like, I can stretch the American dollar like to where I can get what would normally be like an artist here in the States, what would probably run me 4 or 5 racks. I could probably get for like $1,000. Yeah, like I've seen people do shit like that, and which here's the thing. I feel like if you just organically are working with an artist, not because you're getting it on the cheap, but because y'all genuinely have something you're trying to build, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't have any beef with that. But I've literally had people who will come to me and brag to me. You know what? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I was trying not to be ugly. I was trying not to be. I was trying not to be ugly, but. There is a comic company. There's a comic company who does exactly what I'm talking about. They're it's an indie outfit.
Okay.
It's an indie outfit. And I think I actually do because of the nature of the fact that when it comes to comic book imagery, I'm a pack rat, so I keep everything I am ever given. I'm almost positive I still have some of their shit somewhere.
Okay.
But I'll just put it like this. Actually, shit, did he take it down? Ooh, I wonder. Let's see. No, he didn't take it down. It's still up. Okay, so basically, you have this one. Y'all kind of remember when I used to talk about, what's that motherfucker's name? Marcel Dupree. So, Marcel Dupree, basically, all of his comics are that way. Basically, all of his comics are that, where like he basically hires artists out of almost exclusively out like Brazil, maybe like Spain or something like that sometimes. But usually artists he can get for like dirt ass fucking cheap. And once again, I'll be the first one to say, well, the art it usually looks really good. Like it's one of those things where it's like you could tell that. He basically hired like someone he didn't hire the person for their ability. He hired them because they were cheap.
I'm side-eyeing you if you're on your 3rd or 4th project with a different foreign artist on each one.
Yeah. No, thank Gavin. Thank you. I like I said, it's. If you know, you fucking know is basically I was trying to lurk, but y'all fooled me. I'm sorry. This man's out here trying to draw Flash, man. We are being disruptors. We are never gonna get into jitters. We are never gonna get into jitters at this rate.
Nobody told Murray when Gavin to pop up in here. That's just what we did.
That's what
it's just the content is so great.
But shout out to both Murray.
We so good. I just want to come in and real quick. That's all that is.
But no,
that's all that is.
right. Yeah, I need to actually remember to get that. I'm sorry, Al.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. Like once again, I'm okay. Here, I'm gonna use this as and once again, I want to preface everything I fucking say here with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look, like here. This is one right here. Like I said, it's gonna look cool. But all the artists that you're gonna hire in that category, it's gonna look like that. It's all gonna be like you're not gonna have anything that's gonna make your work stick out. is what I'm trying to say. You're not going to have anything that's like, because let's keep it a buck here. Comics are a visual medium. Comics are a visual medium, and the art is at bare minimum half of what you're going to be paying attention to. And if your comic's purpose is to draw people in and you don't have a distinctive look that would make you stick out, you just have a look that everybody else fucking has, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just, yeah, it is what it is. Like, and once again, I'm like, it's not even like me hating on these artists. It's like, they're good artists. I'm not saying they're not, but they just don't do anything that, makes me go, I should pick this up. Like, if I was to look at a comic just on the cover alone, I wouldn't pick that comic up unless somebody just gave it to me. Which is kind of what was kind of the case for a lot of the evolution or whatever the fuck line. I'm sorry, but yeah, I would rather you give me a comic with some okay art, so long as that okay art was actually interesting looking and actually served the purpose of the story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. You know what? This is exactly it. It's a house style. It's kind of like a house style. Like, basically, it's like, you know, but yeah, it's and this right here says everything. My take on it is, I know everybody's got a budget, but if you're cutting corners on financing things, you can't expect there not to be folks who respond to it negatively. And that's kind of the thing, because if you look into those pages, you'll kind of start to see it. You'll start to see it. You know, and if you don't care,
if you don't care enough to drop the right amount of money on it, then you can't expect people to invest in it.
Exactly.
Boom.
I'm just saying, like I said, it's not like, once again, not to say these artists are bad, but you know, it just, you know, you're telling on yourself when you, like, if your mindset is to actively cut corners, to actively cheap out, that lets me know a lot. Like I said, I could have done it. I could have probably gotten Heart of the Darkness done. Heart of the Darkness #1, I probably could have got that shit done for maybe $1,000. Maybe $1,000.
Yeah, I think you said, you said that before.
Yeah, maybe like really 1.5.
Yeah, it wouldn't have took nearly as long. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yep.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, I could have gotten maybe $1.5 grand. Maybe 2 at max. I don't think it would have looked as good. Or let me put it like this: it probably would have looked as good, but it wouldn't have the style and the sauce that it needed to be representative of what I wanted.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at on that.
When you half-ass something, you can get half-ass results. Point blank. Period.
Yeah. Period. End of story. End of story. Right there.
We got some more super chats and stuff.
Yes,
that have just popped up for me. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, there's that one, and we've got 4.
Yeah, we got 4. 4 here. I'm just gonna pull them up here because it'll just be easy.
Cool. So this first one,
this. Let's go to
from
Camp After
Entertainment. Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah, entertainment. Entertainment.
Entertainment. With the Little C, I can't even say Little Caesars anymore because the hot and readies are not $5. They even went up on them, you fucking jerks. Entertain me with the 5, saying Sarah's power was the ability to activate the X gene in non-mutants. She could turn Ernie into a mutant even though he's past the activation age.
I've passed it. So
I want to go do him like that.
I'm going to interject, and the only reason why I didn't talk about what her power was, and I kind of wish you didn't either, is because I was trying not to spoil the comic.
Oh.
Because that's not a development she had before. That was something that was retconned in. But yeah, since you have now put it out there for everybody to see, yes, there we go. You've tricked me. You've tricked me. I was trying to talk about it vaguely. Right? So now entertain me. Now you You get the...
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Right there.
God. Oh, so that was totally actually $5. That's what that was.
Yeah, that's what it was. But it was like, but the thing is, but the thing was, is like, it wasn't necessary because okay, here's the thing. First off, I literally did a video talking about this. It wasn't lost on me. I was trying not to say. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for thank you for the 5 and being goofy.
Thank you for the 5, you doof. We got Camp After Hours with the Squirrel Girl pick. I see you. I like that hip hop variant in the golden age of the Blerd Club. That's always appreciated. And the blackest of Phoenixes, 77, in the golden age of the Blerd Club for 24 months. He said, "Happy Saturday, Blerd Core. Appreciate you, homie." Fabric 86 is also in the golden age for 8 months. He said, "In the anime war, Fire Force is better than My Hero Academia," because that pisses people off every time I say it like that. I wouldn't know because I don't watch either. I think My Hero the one where the dude is skinny and sometimes then he's swole and other times?
Yeah, that's All Might. That's All Might. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not as caught up on Fire Force, but just on what I have watched, I would be willing to agree. I would be willing to agree if for no other reason than at this point we have seen the ending of My Hero Academia, and yeah, okay, I guess
Entertainment. You don't get it. You don't get it. But before I even get to that, when I saw Fire Force, I thought he meant Fire Power because I thought he was talking about that Kung Fu Kirkman book you like so much. That's what I thought he was talking about.
No, he was there's a shonen anime called Fire Force. It's like these people.
Got you.
Like, they got like fireman outfits and they have like power. Anyway, you get the idea.
So the most gearless of Moes with that 1999 is saying, "Yep, you actually made it a point to do the well actually and put the glasses on in a super chat." That is commitment, is what that is.
Like,
Thank you for the 1999, but that is commitment.
I actually read that in the tone of that Key and Peele sketch. Well, actually. But yes. That is.
Listen to this. Chris Claremont said in the interview that's what he intended for her powers to be.
Well, here's
that
the thing.
Does not relegate the point of he was trying not to spoil that thing.
It's like, okay, listen, I'm okay. Come here.
I'm not instigating. I'm not. I don't want to hear it.
Come here.
Matter of fact, take the one and do it again.
Here, wait, here. Come here.
Ugh.
Nigga, I know. That's like telling me that. Well, actually, the changing of Nightcrawler's origin is because of this is based on the notes that Chris Claremont wrote, and that's why they changed it. So it actually is
Would it get me in trouble? Would it get me or you in trouble on Spotify if that was the title for this week? Just nigga I know and all.
Nigga I know. Yeah, probably. But no. So, okay. Look, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing. If it was based, okay, here's how canon works. It being in Chris Claremont's notes don't make it an actual fucking reality, which is why in that Phoenix book, why Stephanie did it. Anyway.
Hakuna Matata.
Anyway,
we got
only one. Good. That works. Also, I just want to say real quick.
Stop it. Get some help.
Please. Also, I want to say, I also want to share this because I love to use this whenever canon comes up.
What's canon can really be whatever you want to be canon.
And also,
one of the weird things to me is that none of this is real. It may be alarming to people, but none of it is real.
So there you go. There's that too.
Well, ain't getting no more super chats from that nigga. So we got one question in the Discord this week. Yasuke 26, you can stop right now because you should put that question in there before we went live. We'll answer Yasuke 26's question next week. We got one question from Elite X1 saying, "Good afternoon, Blerd and Carter." What up, dude? This came up recently in the comics channel, so I'll ask your opinions. Nimrod versus Ultron. Who you got in this fight and why? I did see this conversation being had in the Discord, and my way of thought is the same way of thought I had when I was reading this question being proposed when I was in the bathroom at work. I feel like Ultron would run Nimrod's fade relatively easily, and I've read too many. It also
depends on what version of Ultron and
that's what I was about to say because
Nimrod too. Because
okay, happy you said that because I was trying to get West Coast Avengers Ultron out of my head, and then I was trying to get James Spader Ultron out of my head, and then the only thing that was left was Bendis's Age of Ultron in my head, and I'm like, yeah, that Ultron could probably whoop Nimrod.
I mean, yeah, look, oh my god. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Okay.
I think personally, just based on some of the things that Ultron's really powerful. I feel like Nimrod is one of those things that like I said, once again, depending on like if you're talking about Krakoa era Nimrod, I would probably say no. But if you were talking about like pre-Krakoa era Nimrod, Ultron getting wrecked.
Really?
Because, okay, here's the thing. The Nimrod that is in the Krakoan era is not... There's a reason why they call him Nimrod, or rather, depending on which part of Krakoa you're talking about, really, like, technically, he could be beaten. Like, he could be soloed. We've seen it.
Ultron or Nimrod?
Nimrod. We have seen that version of Nimrod get his cheeks turned inside out.
That Krakoan Nimrod just made me want Bastion back. I ain't seen a Cole Sentinel since Second Coming. I want you to be honest about it, dog.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm right there. Look, I like Nimrod. I like Nimrod as much as the next motherfucker. I really, 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 really do. However, here I want to bring up a page.
Okay.
I want to bring up a page.
While you're doing that,
no, I got that motherfucker right here.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I got a page right here. I'm
let me hear.
ready, cocked and loaded, ready to go. So you see this right here. This is Nimrod putting the stank down on the X-Men. Yeah, with the nasty hand. Yeah, this is nasty hand. You got Sync literally channeled the power. This ain't even Storm. This ain't even original recipe Storm, but he channeled the power of Storm. And you see what he's doing? It just with one hand, with the nasty hand. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. The reason why I said nasty hand.
Hey, Gavin got to go to Gavin. You got to stay on X books if we have to see egregious shit like the Ashy Larry strike. If we got to see that right there, bro. Like
it. So look, and we saw, and then look at this. He hit Nimrod so hard.
It was Krakoon, so you know it was hard.
Yeah, look at it. He hit him so hard that the nasty hand became the good hand. And then had Nimrod speaking binary, like on like he fucked old boy up. And then I want to take it to this.
He hit the nigga so hard you spoke binary. It's crazy.
He was like motherfucker was speaking in. Remember when you you remember when you would be trying to log in on the internet and you would hear
that noise. Yeah.
Like y'all, like dude, no, look, look, y'all,
And yes, Second Chronicle, Nimrod was the brain of a scientist until he wasn't, and then it was just Nimrod with saying like human phrasings and shit like that. It was kind of cringe, but
dude, he hit that shit with he hit with this shit. Oh. Well, look, that's what you're doing. Look, that's him right there. That's him.
Somebody stepped on Nimrod cord. Somebody knocked the cord out the phone jack. That's what happened with Nimrod right there.
Knocked that motherfucker back to dial up.
Oh,
he knocked that motherfucker back to dial up, man. No, dude, fuck out of here with that shit. But no, so yeah, for that reason and that reason alone, the fact that Sync was able to do that to the point that, like, yeah, I mean, he didn't beat him per se, but I mean, he knocked that motherfucker on his ass. Like, he knocked that, like, Sync, my nigga, knocked Nimrod, Krakoa, and this ain't early Nimrod. This is Nimrod post running fades on Magneto and Charles Xavier.
Yeah. This is after that shot. That's after all the Hellfire stuff when he just one-tapped Juggernaut and all them, which is one of my most despised issues of a comic ever, which kind of swore me off Jerry Duggan for a minute. That's a late in the game. Yeah. There is no human part of me anymore. That shit is good.
It's gone. That shit's gone.
Nimrod. And the nasty hand prevailed. So that just gives me even more reason to say, yeah, Ultron will cut loose on Nimrod. Sorry.
It would be a wrap. I'm sorry.
I think Ultron Bastion would be a better fight. I think that would be somebody said it in the chat.
Especially
that would be a slugfest.
Yeah,
that would be a fucking slugfest.
Especially if it's in-game Bastion. If it's in like I'm Bastion at the end of his fucking publication, oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, it's a fucking wrap. It said 56K Nimrod ain't shit.
That's what I was
God damn it, Gavin! God damn it, Gavin! You supposed to be drawing Flash. God damn it! You supposed to be drawing the Flash.
No, my God, Gillismo with the 1999. He said that's my ringtone. That man was hit with the strong hand.
Also, you know what? I ain't gonna let y'all get it better because you know what? I owe it to him because he didn't technically given it to us twice. But thank you, Gills, for 1999 super chat. But yeah, no, Ultron would get that ass. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if that version of Nimrod pulled up on Ultron, it's a wrap.
I think the better Ultron you are. I think if it's Krakoa Nimrod, then I think it's only fair to do the nasty meat face.
Pimtron?
Yeah, Pimtron. I think that'd be the only fair fight. I think that one would be better of a one to gauge and judge, because if it's just Nimrod, that boy would get deleted.
It would be a wrap. It would be a fucking wrap. Like, do you go ahead close?
Now look, you just trying to stunt now, Gavin. I guarantee you he got a polo on and just popped the collar.
This man said
I can talk shit and ink this double page spread. That's the one point. He just tried to stunt in here.
He said, "Yeah, I got a double page. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?"
Jesus Christ,
nothing.
Pimtron is a puppy. They could have did more with that character. I was ready to see more with Pimtron. I think they could have done more with that. I really do.
So he was out. We pulled him back in.
Didn't nobody tell his ass to put the 56K Nimrod in there? You know that audio quality is atrocious. Jesus Christ.
Dude, look, I'm sorry, because look, if Sync, who by the way was just copying the powers of Storm, could so that wasn't even original recipe Earth's Mightiest Mutant right there. That was the off brand. That was the store brand Earth's Mightiest Mutant right there. That imagine if Ultron got his hands, it would be the same shit. He'd be out here like this. He'd have look, Nimrod would be hollering.
Okay. I wanted to get out of here at a decent time, but
yeah, let's do that.
I gotta admit, Pimtron would have blue screened is nuts.
Bro.
Nimrod.
Dude,
that is nuts.
Look, wait a minute.
He blue screen. Dog, can you imagine?
Look, motherfucker be like,
oh no! What if it's worse? What if just that one good lick from Nimrod, all you hear is boom?
Yeah.
All you hear is boom. Oh God!
Oh my motherfucker! Like what? Man! Why did Nimrod die like a Roblox character? Look, I'm sorry, man, but like when in the case of Ultron versus Krakoa era Nimrod, all you would hear with that first lick, that's it. That'd be the end of it. And somewhere Nimrod is like, but it don't sound like dial up.
Oh, dog. Oh man,
bruh,
that's good. That's good.
And then look, that motherfucker somewhere, and then when they do the post-match interview, you just gonna hear Nimrod talking about something.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
You just see Michael Douglas just laid out in the background when he's saying this shit, like, bruh.
Look, and then Sync come pull. Wait, why is Sync gonna come stand over? Why is Sync gonna come stand over Nimrod? See, got the nasty hands. See, I could have got you.
Oh,
thank you. I thank y'all for enjoying our weird.
Y'all just see Ultron dressed like New Jack just for no reason.
Wait a minute. You remember how like New Jack used to come out and like they would literally play Natural Born Killer. For the whole, not for the first part,
match.
For the whole,
the
like it was just
iteration of that match.
Like the whole match. It's like you just see a motherfucking cheese grater rubbed.
Got the bandana on, just got a shopping cart, just full weapons. Like, damn, we didn't know Ultron did all of that. Goddamn.
Look, he gonna throw the you know the dumpster that y'all forgot to take down to the street every Sunday night.
Ultron just chucking dumpsters into.
Look,
I don't want to see Ultron chunk a dumpster into the back to be able to get ready to scrap. I don't want to see it.
Look, Ultron gonna have all them goddamn cuts and shit in his forehead. You gonna see a whole like New Jack had the nasty forehead from all the blading. Yeah, you just see, but it's gonna be just cuts. It's just gonna be cuts in the adamantium. In the adamantium, he's like looking like Wolverine and got a hold of him.
What videos are you gonna be working on since you've taken your break, old man?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, there is one. There is one in particular that I guess I could technically tell you guys about. It's actually one I've been trying to get out for a while, but I've just been really lazy. But yes, there is a new video that's going to be on the horizon. It is the superhero blackening. The superhero blackening. This is going to be it's basically kind of a, for lack and want of a better way to put it. It's gonna be it's basically gonna be me taking the time to talk about why your favorite superheroes, they're not turning black. They're not turning black. And I'm also going to tell you why in this video, those who actually elect to get through it, I'm also going to tell you why the answer to the age-old question, why does Marvel and DC not just make new characters? Why do they keep taking pre-existing characters and making them quotey fingers black? I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to have detailed analysis. And I'm going to tell you that it's kind of partially y'all's fault.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically keep an eye out. It's going to be dropping Monday. It'll be dropping Monday. And then I have another one. I haven't come up with a thumbnail for it yet. I'm still working on that part. But there's another one that's going to be coming out. I'm going to be talking about something regarding a very specific type of kryptonite that everybody gets wrong. I've seen lots of videos about it. I've seen people talk about it. I've seen people pontificate about it and how, oh my God, there's a kryptonite that makes Superman gay. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about why you're wrong. There's also going to be a video. I'm going to talk about the recent DC Comics snafu regarding the newly introduced, or maybe not newly introduced, depending on how you want to look at it. DC Comics has a new trans superhero. And everybody's freaking out about it, both positively and negatively. But I'm also going to be the one to pour a little cold water on that, but not for the reasons y'all might think. But it was a very weird. I like the. I'll just say up front, I like the character, but I don't like how the character was introduced. But yeah. Why'd you know I was talking about that one? Yeah, featherweight. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, like this. Huh?
I was gonna ask, are we doing questions in the chat or no?
Honestly, I hadn't really seen very many. I've seen a couple, but I tell you what, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna answer the ones that are directly in front of me right at this moment, and we'll leave it at that. So first and foremost, I'm gonna take this is Mike Manhattan says thoughts on Scott Adams, creator of Dilbert, passing away.
That's like the 5th time he has asked that fucking question in the chat, and I was getting annoyed.
Well,
so I'm happy that you're answering it now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am gonna just say, for those who are wondering what I think about Scott Adams, his passing, and am I happy? Am I sad? Am I am I somewhere in the middle? I can tell you this much. This was my reaction. This is my reaction to Scott Adams having passed away.
You serious?
Yeah, so basically
he was a doof if you didn't understand the J. Jonah of it all. He was a doof. Next.
He was he's like, it was one of those things when we were trying to come up with stuff to talk about for Nerds of Culture this past week. I'll give you a little bit of behind the scenes. Initially, one of the things that we were going to talk about was Scott Adams, but the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about that dude, because I said, first off, I never really fucked with Dilbert like that on any level. I didn't think Dilbert was even funny, like ever at any point in my life, even when I did eventually find myself working an office job for a stretch of time, and had a little bit more understanding about some of the jokes. I was like, this is terrible. I was like, this is objectively fucking terrible and not funny. But then when I found out the motherfucker was a whole racist, and then on top of that,
whoa. I see what you just tried to do. Don't do that. He was not a racist. He just felt that people shouldn't follow CRT, DEI, and ESG because all those groups have this one thing in common where they frame things. They frame it that white Americans are historically oppressors and that black Americans have always been oppressed. And that's not something that he really wants everyone to follow. He thinks that you should stay away from groups that are like that. That's not racist. He just wants you to stay away from certain groups.
Specifically, like you know what? Actually, I actually have the exact thing to describe Scott Adams.
Too many niggas.
That's it. That's Scott Adams right there. That's how he feels about
wants you to
black
stay
people.
away from him. He just wants
He
you
just
to
stay away from him. Yeah. Also, I thought it was funny that he sent a tweet to Donald Trump.
I saw that.
He was like begging Donald Trump for help, and Trump was like, "I'm on it." Motherfucker literally died the next day. Motherfucker literally died the next day.
Now,
also,
you got a better question.
Yeah, we got another one here. We got G. Martinez Max's question. Am I wrong for sipping MAGA tears at the passing of Scott Adams, aka Dilbert Creator? I feel like a karma, but I also feel like this atmosphere of politics is making me numb. No, you're perfectly okay. I think it is. Dude, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put you on game about something. I fucking love the internet sometimes, and sometimes I fucking hate it. But I was on Threads one day, and I can't find it right now. Otherwise, I would. There was a man who was a maggot. He was a Trump supporter. And he passed away. And I saw a post about him. And it was a post saying that it was his wife. And she was announcing that he had passed away. Now, here was a funny thing about that. And the reason why I ran to the comment section. I ran to the comment section as if I were Naomi, flying away from that CW show.
And y'all go buy some brown construction paper? Why? We gonna act like it was Lee's when she jumped off. How do we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on point, right? And when I point, I just want you to throw the construction paper around. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That was it. That was. But no. Basically, she was saying, "Yeah, I'm just here to announce I'm his wife. He passed away last night." Da 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 da. And I saw that it had like thousands of likes and just as many fucking comments. I didn't even know who the fuck the guy was. He wasn't like anybody important. He was some random white man on the internet. So then I saw why there were so many comments and why it had so many likes. It was because there was people clowning that motherfucker in his death.
I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't reading Dilbert. I was reading Peanuts, Curtis, and Beetle Bailey. That's not reading.
Right?
I wasn't reading. I wasn't looking for fucking Dilbert in the newspaper big time. I'm sorry.
No. Well, this part was hilarious, though, because people started taking tweets that he had, or not tweets because it was on Threads, but you know what I mean? They were taking posts that he had made, and they were all showing how they aged like milk. Because he was always posting about like Trump and how much he loves Trump, and yeah, he was a Trump supporter, blah, blah, blah. But then one of his last tweets, or last post rather, was on my way on my flight on my way home from a long trip, hide your kids, hide your wives, I'm coming home. That was his last post before he died. And then people, I don't know, but then people started sharing all the posts that he made in response to the post that his wife made on his account, showing him ogling at women, some of them trans, which was kind of funny that he was so anti-trans. This is why we say, don't live a life to where... Okay, this is your goal. This is your homework. This is my recommendation for the week. Live your life in such a way that when you suddenly die and your family is trying to inform everyone on the internet that you are gone to glory or to hell, depending on how you want to look at it, live a life in such a way that people don't celebrate your death or send pictures of how unfaithful you were as a husband or how disgusting you were as a father. Because, like, most of these women he was ogling at were, like, old enough to be his, like, they were, like, that same age as his, I'm presuming his kids, because he was an old-ass man.
You sitting here talking about somebody who passed, and our chat is just talking about they're talking about good comic strips that was in the newspaper. You're sitting here talking about somebody who passed, and we got motherfuckers bringing up Calvin and Hobbes and Family Circus.
Boondocks, Family Circus, Garfield.
Yeah. I don't know what Prince Valiant is, but I've never liked Garfield because I will never trust a fucking cat that eats lasagna. But Family Circus,
man,
sure. Calvin and Hobbes,
dude.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie, Family Circus was one of the whitest fucking comics I've ever read in my life, but like I do remember fondly reading it. I do remember, at the very least, when I read it, I was entertained. I was entertained, goddammit. Do they still make the funnies? Is the funny still a thing? I don't really read the newspaper anymore. Is that still a thing?
I don't either.
Funny papers, the funny pages. That's
I don't know. Is the commercial appeal still a thing? That's a Memphis question. Y'all won't get that one. You laugh. I'm just asking, is the commercial appeal? That was the name of the Memphis newspaper. Is the commercial appeal still a thing?
Yeah, no, that's still a thing. It was funny because I was like, damn, dude, commercial appeal. I ain't picked up one of those in a while. It's like, what was that? Oh, never mind. So yeah. I say, fuck it. We're out of here. We're out of here. Let's go. I wanna go play modded Space Marine or something. That's what I'm gonna go do. Now that I'm closer to fixing my mod problems. Anyway, yes, go check out the most recent videos, and go check out some of the newer stuff that's going to be coming on the way. Well, once again, the best way to do that, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you don't miss a goddamn thing. Also, once this is no longer live, make sure you use your hype, because you can use your hype to boost the video. Also, when my new videos come out, make sure you use hype there. Also, make sure you use the like button as well, and all that good stuff. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna implore you all, because here's the reason why I'm saying this is because, and the reason why I'm gonna really be harping home on y'all about using the hype feature is because you ever notice some of these channels that are just like blowing up all of a sudden? That's why. Like
that Pillboy video you told me that we were talking about the other day. That's how I found that video. It was because it was the most.
It was the most hyped video, and that's the thing. When you use your hype, it actually, so what it does, the way hype works is it's kind of like the like button, but it's only for a limited time. So like a like is forever until you unclick it. But hype is something that you can only hype a video for the first few days that it is active. And if you hype a video, it pushes it into the greater algorithm, and like where even people who normally wouldn't watch that video will probably end up watching that video. Whereas a like is going to make sure it recommends it to people who are more like you, who like similar things to yourself. Hype is just going to push it to fucking everybody. Everybody's going to fucking see that video, and it stands a higher chance of going viral. Like case in point, let me mute this tab because I want to say that's part of the reason why. I want to say it might be part of the reason why my Blackest Comics. I think that's why my Blackest Comics video did as well as it did. It was because of hype. So yeah, I just want to say, like, if you really want to help the channel out, likes go a long way. Hype goes a long way, and also. If you click that subscribe button, if you haven't done it before, if you're doing it for the first time, when you click the bell for notifications, make sure you select all notifications, because otherwise it's going to be weird how that works. If you don't click all notifications, you may as well not click the bell at all. I'm just telling you what I know. That's it. To get us into our outro, though, yes, make sure you do that. Also, if you have the time, and I really would appreciate it if you do, make sure to go check out my comic. Link is in the description. Go check out Heart of the Darkness. I actually have it pulled up. Right here. Yeah. And like I said, you can Go check it out. First issue is up. We are working hard on the second issue of said Heart of the Darkness. So don't you worry your pretty little heads. Quinn has been showing me the pages that we're putting together. Quinn's been putting in the work. He's been putting in the work. We got some really cool pages so far for the second issue that we've just kind of started working on. And but yeah, go check it out. Make sure to go follow it. Go follow the book on Global Comics. And we got to keep. We got to keep building. We got to keep building. We're gonna keep building. So make sure you go do all those things. And yeah, that's all I got. Carter, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, I'm gonna go read some more books like you all should be doing, but go read books y'all ain't never read before.
That. And so yeah, that's it for Carter Presents. I am the Blerd Without Fear. And Scott Adams.
Scott Adams.